It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss, until after a time, the gods fell into slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. In the 863rd year of the Crystal Era, Vana'diel was in the midst of a great war. Faced with invasion by the Shadow Lord and his hordes of beastmen, the leaders of the enlightened peoples united their forces in desperate alliance. They were the Kingdom of Sandoria, the Republic of Bastok, the Federation of Winders, and the Grand Duchy of Juno. Together, they struggled for survival in battle after battle as chaos engulfed the land.
Aldo, listen. You've got to climb.
Sis?
Can you lower yourself down?
I think so. Sis, are you alright? Emmeline?
Aldo, just run!
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. This is HippyTesla. Welcome to another story episode of Final Fantasy XI Online. We're still doing the Bastok storyline. I'm gonna say we're like 2/3 in, approximately. Well, maybe yeah, about like, let's say about. According to the ranks, we're halfway in, but I think like this is the cutscene-iest mission of them all. We've stopped last time. Hello, Sasha, my love. Hello, everybody. Yep, there's like there's no going back now. You can just push forward and hope for the best. Oh, nice, it's raining in the... I know what the name of this land is somewhere in the back of my mind. If I went there, I'd probably know. It's not the Highlands. Room 4, maybe? No? Possibly. Who knows? I don't, obviously. Today we had a version update today of Final Fantasy XI. That was done on time. By me, I mean, before the stream. I don't know what's changed. I honestly never checked the patch notes for this game. I used to, but then it's like all the little things. I'm too far away from the content that's being patched. What I'm playing, I don't think has been touched in like 20 years. Just 2/3 in, it hasn't been touched in a couple of years. Seriously though, I doubt they update the shit that I'm playing. Like that early content. It's like still early content for a lot of players. You're only on the second expansion. Talk to me when you're like all 5 expansions and 8, 9, however many downloadable scenarios in. Not just 2/3 in one story. What is that? Yep, it's one of the. It is one of the. There's a crag. I'm trying to recognize the area. That's like a mini game. A mini game I like doing. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. I did everything. June 8th, that was 2 days ago. I was playing on Sunday. I was. Yep, I was. Always backing this shit up. Because I also could any day be logging on from the laptop. So, June 1st, June 8th. Make it. So, the June 1st one. There you go. This is a good way to transfer all your settings between different machines. All the map markers and shit like that. It's all in there. Alright, let's do some gardening. How do I set that's a good angle for us. I think Mills Chocobo was a little sick yesterday. I think Mills has sent me some medicinal grass for it. There you go. Nope, that's the... Oh, I gotta return to... That's the most important. Tocopico wild grass. Hopefully it does something. I'm gonna try to sell these again. You know what? Let's do baby Chocobo first, then we'll come back to garden and all that. No, not... Okay. Accidentally, I wanted to walk out the house, but I went to the second floor. It happened to everyone at some point, didn't it? I could just go straight down, alright? Here we go. Communication. Alright, load your shit. From to type. I'm pretty sure I... Hey, mother of Hippie! Zdravo, Majko, dobro večer, dobar dan. Hello, Pterodactyl. Welcome to the stream. Pterodactyl 2. Hold on, I gotta send a message to Mills Communication friend list. Send a message. Huh. I guess you could like send a friend a play online message. Oh, alright. There you go, let's see if this like I got it, thank you. Slow. It's basically whisper of this game, huh? Let's see if the Chocobo still needs it. It's been a day. Alright, what you got to tell me about Jazz and Harmony? Detailed report. Oh, today it's listening to music. Alright. I played some music for Jazz and Harmony and it loved the tune so much it started chirping along. Ah, that's my little girl. Oh, that's just adorable. What, that you played the Juno theme to it? Does it love classical music then? Been crying loud enough at night to wake the dead. Chicks tend to cry a lot, but I think this is worse than normal. Why? I've got an idea. Could you hold on to this white handkerchief for a while? Having something with your scent and warmth on it should comfort the chick. You obtain a white handkerchief. For how? Or for how much? For how long? Do I like... Should I just give it my sock? That's like, I'm an adventurer. My sock must have carried some scent. White handkerchief. Alright. It's pretty happy lately. Should be responsive to anything you give it now. Oh. So I didn't need the medicine after all. I guess it cured itself. What do we have about the white handkerchief? Keep it for one game day in order to impregnate it with your scent. While you have it in your possession, ride a chocobo. Kill a few things, be very active. Give it back to the trainer after the Vana'diel day you have received it. Hands in your chocobo will stop being sad. Oh. So just be active. Fuck, now I have to do that, man. You don't do a story run while Kit tending to a baby chocobo. What was I thinking? Let's just take care of it for now. I did do that, didn't I? Poor. It loves me a lot. Not hungry or full. Okay. Your chocobo seems to be slightly ill. A clump of Tocopico wildgrass might help it feel better. Jest and Harmony has been receiving plenty of affection and seems extremely happy. Your chocobo is in excellent condition now. Except for being sick and crying, it's in excellent condition. Your chocobo has been making a real fuss at night lately. Okay. Very easygoing, like clear days. Okay, so let's give it the clump of grass first. You gotta trade it with the dude. Take care of my baby. Alright, let's give Jess and Harmony its food. Lump of Tocopico wildgrass. Tocopeco? Tocopico? Pecky. Munches weakly on the clump of Tocopico. It's not a... Oh. Well, it's got a glow. I hope it gets well soon. I hope so, too. Almost full. Alright, so it's not... So this is good for it, huh? Let's care for her a little, huh? I like how you have to confirm that you want to watch over your chocobo. Like, are you sure you want to be nice to it? Looks happy to see me. Alright, so it's not dying like yesterday. Please, chick, you gotta live. Let's go on a walk. Let's try a brisk walk. We did leisurely, so let's see what happens with a brisk walk. Oh, look at that. You're out on a walk with your chocobo too. Nice looking chocobo. Let's see how well it gets along with blood. Cheap. Becomes friends with blood. Have you had any luck locating the chick's owner? He's been collecting information myself, too. The owner's name starts with the letter G. I'll search too when I have the time. I hope we manage to find... How did you get to the first letter? Like, how does that investigation work? You found a piece of his ID, or like did the chocobo spell? I don't get it. I don't get it. What was that? Like Lost Chicks quest? Yeah, let's see. First letter G. Yeah, need more than that. We need their race, occupation to deduce the owner. So, not today, I guess. Darkness Rising. Alright. Did that do anything for it? Another walk? Should I do another walk? Let's watch it a little. Wish you could pet the chocobo. I don't know, maybe I know the commands change as it matures, so it's still a chick pterodactyl. I don't know if it's gonna... It can do. You should be able to, like, in the final stages, take it to the races, and depending how you raised it and how good you were to it, it will... It can, you know, react differently. This, like, just chocobo raising is so deep. I read a couple of guides, and it's like a parenting book, I swear. Yeah, it's losing its, like, energy on the side there from me interacting with it. I'm not gonna scold it. It didn't do anything. It didn't get out of hand. Hello, Gamut. How you doing, Gamut man? Welcome to the stream. What's up? How's your day, week going? FF11 is insanely deep. It is, yeah. That's why I keep coming back to this game. You know, it's not like any other FF I just breezed through in a month or so and finished it. Even with a lot of, you know, with a busy life. But this one, it was made to be played for a long time. I appreciate that now. I used to be overwhelming, but now I actually love that it's there. Just started, so hope it's good. Well, let's hope you have a wonderful day, friend. Alright, Chicobo. For now, that's enough. I'll be back with my scented handkerchief, I guess. Let's go ride a dino for Dino Gamut. There you go. I'm gonna ride my raptor here and be like, hey kid, how you doing that? I'm like, I'm afraid of Gamut, bitch. I can ride whatever dino I want. That's not a dick move in Dino Society, is it? Thank God the city limits are right here. So it said go out, kill something, ride something. Wow, well, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. My brain read South Dakota instantly.
Okay, good.
Are you playing Jim?
My life is shit.
My life is shit.
One step at a time. There we go. You heard the news, Gamut, did you? About RE9 and like how everyone's crazy about Outbreak now. We've been screaming about that game for years, but now RE9 is coming out. Everyone's like, yeah, you know, Outbreak exists and it's canonical. No shit! But, you know, I'm glad that it's getting some traction. The servers, the Outbreak servers have been full. Me versus a door, quality content 10 out of 10. Hey, man versus door, that's my tagline, man. It's one of the fiercest enemies, as the very scenario Outbreak has taught us. With that boss of a door, like the beefiest boss in all the Resident Evil series. It's a door. Look at my winged raptor. It's got feet and wings. Like it could fly if I didn't sit on its poor spine there, and if it didn't look like the stuff of nightmares. I guess it's not really aerodynamic. Yeah, the server's booming since RE9 was so. Yeah, and I can't play Outbreak. I'm really thinking of busting out my my shit out of the boxes and, you know, doing a stream or two this week. I miss it. It's been a month, and now it's like everyone's playing. I'm just watching. We're gonna kill some hornets. Alright, go home, little raptor. I just gotta kill something so my scent stays. Stab you! Oh! Bullying level 1 mobs. Hiya! Alright, if you want to go, I have a ranged weapon. Hiya! Oh wait, I don't have an appropriate ranged weapon equipped. I'm not gonna kill it with a fishing pole. God damn it. There you go. Now I can. Chakram to you, huge hornet. Hiya! You move and interrupt your aim. Bullshit, but alright. It's out of range. What the fuck is up with you? Are you drunk? Range attack, one last time. Go, 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 go. Stab it in the back. Oh. I hope that's enough to leave my scent. Be very active. Does doing cutscenes count? Have a hunch that the second digit is even. Ah. Second digit is even. He's got dragon wings. Yeah, he's like some weird mix of a raptor. Greater than 44 or less than 55. It doesn't help much, but it narrows it down. Give me the first digit. 0. Okay. So it's either... Hold on. So we know the second one is 0 because it can't be the first one. So it's 50. The only thing it can be is 50. Zero, zero. Oh, I just said it in chat instead of typing it in the code. People passing by just like this guy just saying 50. Spool of cotton thread. I think I need that for my bronze bed. What was it? No Sarta cotton. Cotton cloth though. Can I make... Fuck. Alright, I'll keep it for now. Or buy something out of it. Alright, giddy up. Raptor dude. Like how does it do shit without actual arms? It's like T-Rex substituted its tiny arms for tiny wings. You can just headbutt things a lot, I guess. That's why it has a long neck, probably. So the next in-game day, I'm gonna go around and do the cutscenes and then we'll see what happens. Probably should tend to my gardening as well. Or maybe do that at the end of the session, huh? Gregory. Wait a minute. That's not... Alright, never mind. I thought I saw something. Hey, I kept my dancer... dancer thief combo, huh? Show me the goods, Moogle. It's growing well. Growing well. Everything is growing well. Everything is growing well. Nothing needs a crystal. My work here is done. Well, that was easy. It's probably gonna change by the end of the session, but... Alright, let's check the other garden. The remote one. I knew a few people who got so absorbed with this game that it ruined their lives. Oh, really? Jobs lost, failed college, ruined relationships. Oh my god, like... There's like, that's pretty anti... it's like, it serves against itself. Because you need a job to even pay for the subscription, do you? That's really sad, man. I can't say I've known people who almost did that because of World of Warcraft, though. That one was very popular here. Like, this game was... I don't know anybody here who played FF11. What the fuck? Why'd I spawn like that? It's not the game's fault, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, the game isn't sentient. It's not gonna make you do anything, but it is a very fun game. At first, I was skeptical when I first tried it back in 2014. I thought, you know, it's probably not gonna be as good as your regular Final Fantasy. But then I saw what it was, and I had to buy it, and I played it a lot, honestly. Never to that degree, though. Yeah, World of Warcraft was popular everywhere, Terra. I think that game was like, it broke the world for a couple of years. I just could never get into it myself. I tried playing it twice. Once in 2006, once 5 years later. I get bored very quickly. I can't imagine going back to that one, though. Multiple removals. Let's see what we find. Me and my hoe dig in the ground. Locus delutriator. Flex flower. Yes, herb seeds. I need more seeds. Fruit seeds. Good. 10 things. I can get 10 more things. And then sell everything I don't need. Aww. Her contract has expired. What does that mean for me? Wait, she wasn't tending to the things at all. My little child worker. 77 out of 80. Alright, let's sell some of this shit. Yeah, I know what you need, buddy. I've been trying to get it for days. Let's cooperate and get that shit, huh? No, not buy. Oh, though I can buy cactus stems from it. And, was it... Which ones I need? Herb seeds, I think, for the... Yeah. Wild grass seeds. Those are the ones I need the most. Rock oil. So when I need that. Grass thread. Huh. Alright, let's sell something. Ground sheep meat. No. Stygian. Huh, it's a throwing weapon. Rusty leggings can go. I think I fished that up. My best friend stopped talking to me for over a year because he couldn't stop playing. What, Final Fantasy 11 specifically? Damn, son. Would never leave his house. Yeah, that's like... That seeps over into addiction, doesn't it? I mean, if you start neglecting your social life and your chores and you just like your life, isn't there like there are 2 warnings when you're starting this game. First one, when you're about to start the game from Play Online, it's like, this is a huge world, very fun. Are you sure you can handle this? And then once you're in the game, before you even get to the title screen, you have to accept that you agree with everything, you know, from Play Online that you said you already agreed. Otherwise, you can't get into the game. It's crazy that it's like I don't know if that was always there or if maybe people started reporting this shit and they were like, all right, we gotta put a fence around this. Hey, GameCube Zombie, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? What's cooking over there? What up, hippie and everyone? How was your trip, man? I heard it was wonderful. Tell me more. Yeah, this game. I've been addicted to games before, but never that bad. Yeah, I agree. My biggest offender was probably Outbreak. And then behind it, Resistance, I'm gonna say. But, like, never to that degree. Though, you know, there were days when I was like, oh, shit, I wish I didn't have all the shit I have to do. Just so I could, you know, play the game I like playing. But not a clue. I'm making money from my garden. Doing great. Post-vacation depression now, but it's like, oh, man. Well, good memories are stuck around, huh? It was awesome. Had some great time. How did you spend your streams? Lots of FF? Yeah, lots of FF. And you heard about RE9 and how Outbreak is now blowing up. And I haven't touched Outbreak in over a month. And I really miss it. And now I miss it even more when everybody's playing and I'm just window licking. I'm thinking of busting out the PS2 for a stream or two this week. We're still waiting for the roofers they're finishing the previous job. It was rainy all May. You know at least the snippets, if not the details, right? So still at that, I feel like a fool packing up everything a month in advance because it was supposed to be done already. But at the same time, now it's so hot that I'm kind of grateful I don't have to do all that physical labor. Silver lining? Bethel marlin, this giant saltwater fish, can be found in the Bethel Gulf. Bethel demon, oh god, it's an expensive fish. Gugru tuna. Man, more and more expensive fish are getting into the net. Yeah, sucks it's going that slow. Yeah, it does, man. We really want the roof back. RE9 back to Raccoon City looks interesting. Yeah, but like, one thing though, that bomb was very ineffective apparently, because like so much shit is standing still in the city. Even the fucking RPD statue is still there, like slightly grazed, but it's standing. 25 years later, 27 years later, Jesus Christ. You can see it's the remake Raccoon City. It's not the one we grew up with, which, you know, it is what it is. Like, that's the Raccoon City we're dealing with now. But you can see all those circular glass buildings just still there somehow. I wonder if they dropped a bomb or a firecracker in this universe. So excited for R9. You too, Pterodactyl, huh? I hope it's good, man. I really hope. They built things that last back in the... It must have been that, you know, like thermobaric missile. We're gonna burn everything, sir. It's just like we just hit one building and it's still standing. There's a statue that wasn't blown up, so I think we should improve this missile design. At least, you know, we scared off some people in a jeep and a helicopter, so it's not all bad. The RE2 remake is good, but RE2 OG is the GOAT. Oh yeah, there's no, like, for me, there's no comparison, honestly. RE2 remake, I want it to be good, but it's very few things that were nailed. A lot of things were like, whoo, just missed it by that much. I don't know why, like, why these decisions, but it's like, it's a couple of years old tale now, right? Same for RE3 remake. People usually gravitate towards the 2 remake, but honestly, they're both kind of right there. You have a little more to play with in RE2, but just the lack of A/B scenarios kind of makes it half of RE2. That makes it RE1, but not really. Giant catfish. Red terrapin. That's a turtle, okay. Dark base. God, I got a backpack full of fish and seeds. Crescent fish. Nope. Oh, my daily inventory collector and sale item. What do I want to put some seeds in my bag, huh? Some fruits, some herb seeds. That didn't take so much time. Now for the furrow. I do need fertilizer for this, but I forgot it's some kind of a worm or something, I think. Box of taru rice. 2 boxes of taru rice, alright. Please let there be a date. God, that's why I have that little kid employed, huh? Fuck. I need cactus stems. Cactus stems. Do I have any cactus stems? No, I gotta buy some cactus stems. Stem me, baby. Look into my... No, buy or sell goods. Buy. I saw you had some. Let's buy 2 for now. It's expensive shit, man. Oh, wait. No, that's tackle. I forgot how you... I think I gotta do some quests for this little dude to get more seeds, basically. To get more shit in the store so I can buy fertilizer for this. Alright, we got room. Let's dig some minerals. Vial of rock oil. Hiya! It keeps coming. All 9 of them, huh? 9, nice. I'll sell him everything I don't need and we're done here. Shakudo. This grain is imported to Sarda Baruta from a land far to the east. Where Tenzin comes from, huh? Oh, nice. We can sell these, I think, yeah. And bone chip. There wasn't too many things, really. The moment the little girl is gone, I gotta hire her again. Obviously, she's doing something here. Put the cactus stems here. Boom. And then put the ores in here. Alright. I think that's it. We can get the fuck out of here. Wait, hire a little helper. That's right. Check on my assistants. I only have 1. Oh, you can set a notification. Even the most agreeable assistant requires recompense. I'll inform you when their contract is about to close. 2 days. Oh, well, let's employ her. Okay, 1 week her time. Let's hire her for 1 more week, huh? 10,000 gil for a week. Man, that's like, in this economy, that's a lot of money for a kid. Yes, seal the deal. Dirty detail drudgery. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and their coup-po-po. Are we done? So do you get a notification or did you forget about that part? No, not the shining stars. Stars. Two days. Yep, okay. He remembered that. Oh, like, that just literally means it's done. Go back. Alright, if she's working over there, I can fuck off. Head elsewhere, whence I came. I can actually use the dinghy now. Can I? Did I try that? Bog dinghy ahoy! I think it's the same thing. Yep, just instantly back home. Alright, let's do some story shit. There's a lot of brown in this part of the world in the game. They should call it Final Fantasy Brown. Dookie. Not change floors. Area you entered from. Okay, the next story cutscene. Maybe we should just start that whole mission. How many cutscenes was that? I did have to go all the way to somewhere. Fei-Yin, was it? Yeah, Fei-Yin. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it from... This is... Xanarkan has been standing here for days now. There's always something extra, isn't there? Hey, Lupka, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Lupka? How was your weekend, guys? Shakudo. Shakudo. Wait, what happened? 20,000? Sell? Yes, yes. You gotta wait for it, huh? And another one. And another one. 20,000. Sell. Yes, yes. How many things do I have? 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 things are selling right now. Greetings, fellow Germans and international viewers. How you doing, Carter? Lupka. Extra, extra. Read all about it. How y'all doing? We're doing great, man. We're gonna do some more Final Fantasy XI story. The Chocobo baby was a little ill, but Dear Mills provided the medicinal grass needed to get the head, to cure it. And now I'm just like carrying up, because it's crying overnight. Apparently, I'm carrying a white handkerchief I got from the Chocobo carer. I have to walk around all sweaty with it in my possession and then give it to them so the Chocobo can have my scent overnight so it wouldn't cry. That happened. Oh, that emoji looks like a tiny cute baby Chocobo. Everything looks like a baby Chocobo now. You know what? I was wondering for years, when you're in Play Online, like when you're in the client of this game, if you're using mouse and keyboard, there's a cursor that looks weird. I always wonder what the fuck the cursor was, because it's like, it almost is a Chocobo, but it isn't. But now I understand. It's a Chocobo. It's a baby Chocobo with its giant head and beak, like making 80% of its mass, and then tiny little legs. The cursor is a Chocobo. Another mystery solved. I would like some grass to cure me. The Chocobo didn't. It was like, alright, if I have to, but it's not my favorite food.
I won't.
Yeah, it's been a while. So where are we going? We're going to Metalworks. Favorites. Metalworks, number 1. To my favorite bard, who has most of the cutscenes that concern me for now. Being a proud Bastokan and whatnot. Bastokan? I don't think there's a right grammatical way to say that. Darkness Rising Part 1. So we're just doing story cutscenes. We're not doing battles and anything like that. These are all completed missions. We're just doing like a movie for people who want to see the story but not play hundreds of hours of game. Where's the Darkness Rising? Oh, it's like, it's not even halfway through. Oh god, it gets Darkness Rising Part 1. Yep. I bought some from the Netherlands. Hello, sir. Mr. Smuggler Cube. I'm okay, tired as usual, but well, are unhealthy as well, but no, not rich either, nope. Nothing wants to catch on, Lupka, nothing. You're back from Juno. No time to chat. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Oh yeah, I saw that, man. That's like the first legit way for me to play all tactics games. Though I am, you know me, I'd still rather play the PlayStation version and just get an imported US version, especially since I have a PlayStation 1 that can load imported games. But I might get that. I've been sniffing around it, like it looks good. It's really looking good. Game Mule Zombie. Sure, like that's a level up. I'm doing awesome. I have transcended my original third top development goal and freed myself from limitations. Now I have made finger bones out of PLA that are connected by ligaments made out of TPU, and the finger fucking moves organically. Oh, oh, you're making your own synthetic Terminator, huh? I should stream the PS1 version one more time. How long do you need to beat that game, Gammy? You've been playing it. You played it a couple of times by now, huh? Oh well, I heard it's so for some people it's longer than normal Final Fantasy. For some that it's much shorter, but probably depending on what you do. But yeah, I am very excited. There's a Ivalice storyline coming out. Combined with Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, we can get the whole fucking Ivalice story. Up to 200 hours. That's what I expected. It's a strategy. It's a strategy RPG game. Well, it is strategic RPG, isn't it? Haven't understood a word he said, but the way you read it sounds adventurous. Oh, here we go. You say someone snuck a familiar into the president's office, but you were not warned of its presence? Yes, sir. We were taken by surprise. I did not think anything like this was possible. Sir Lucius did send a report stating that our magical defenses were inadequate, but I didn't think that they would be so easy to break. Iron Eater won't happen here. Father? Cornelia! Uncle Sid, where's Father? Calm down, Cornelia. We have the situation under control. Is Father? Please, tell me it's not true. Don't make a scene. I'm not dead yet. Father! Cornelia, this does not concern you. Go to your room. Lucius, explain what happened. The familiar used magic to infiltrate the building. Then it proceeded to cross the office straight toward the president's private chambers. Unfortunately, the president was awake at the time. No, unfortunately, I mean fortunately. And was not injured, wink. But they took the talisman. The talisman? The key to the Shadow Lord's seal? 20 years ago, our allied forces defeated the Shadow Lord in the Northlands and sealed him away from our world. Chief Sid and Captain Walker were there, I believe. The 3 parts of the key to the seal, the talismans, were given to each nation's leader for safekeeping. But now, at least one of them is gone. Who would do such a thing? Have you not found the culprit yet? Granted, there are many who bear ill feelings towards me. But then again, those fools in the Senate are too busy squabbling with each other, and the Garka rebels are too savage to possess any magic skills. Iron Eater's like, dude, I'm right here. How's the message? I usually max out my entire team and then the game becomes too easy. Only then do I fight the final boss. Oh yeah, that's how I do many RPGs nowadays. You should have seen me finishing Baldur's Gate, the first one. Like, I'd never in my life, except for Final Fantasy VIII, have I reached the level cap in a game. Like the final 50 hours of adventuring, I was capped out with everyone. We just rushed in there. It was still difficult, but we kind of trampled over the final boss. There's like, who did that? Final Fantasy in a nutshell, Rabtunes. For Final Fantasy 2 in a nutshell, they did that. Was like, the final boss says something like, I've been waiting for you for so long. Where have you been? And they're like, cracking knuckles like, yeah, we've been leveling up. So, bend over. And he's like, okay. I've been going back to school, so that's why I haven't been around as much. Mrs. Gamut is good. Good to hear. I also had slightly smaller idea that's practically already finished. Fingers have 3 segments, a thumb has 2. So, why not make prosthetic for my thumbs? 3rd segment might be useful in general because my fucking phone is too large to type a message with one normal thumb. Transhumanism, here we go. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Yeah, Gammy's improving himself. Brother Gamut. I love how the Iron Eater's just like, are you talking to me, son? Father, don't talk about the Galka that way. Why are you still here? Did I not tell you to go to your room? He just ran off, insulting. From the reports we have received from the other nations, we must assume that the Kindred are trying to bring the Shadow Lord back. Then we must go to the Northlands and investigate. The Senate would have to approve before I can let the Mithril Musketeers go so far away from the city. It would take too much time, and time is a luxury we cannot afford. Besides, the Senate has no sense of crisis. They would just reject my proposal. Then, we have to find someone with no legal constraints. Uncomfortable much? I am assigning you to a mission, adventurer, and putting you under the Musketeers' jurisdiction. You do not have to answer right away, but do you accept? Like, don't answer right away, but tell us if you accept. Not to be a doctor though, medical technician. Man, we need those capable units of those, honestly. I had some experiences the couple last years where medical technicians were not really technical. So, you know, I'm all up for somebody who actually wants to do it properly, does it, you know. And, you know, doesn't file his nails or chat on his phone while there's a patient there, yeah. That's all very valued. Alright, I'll accept. Then let us talk in private. Walker, come with us. Volker. Comrade Volker. Why not bring Sid though? Alright, I guess because Walker is the captain. Him and his bare chest. First, let me tell you about your destination. You are to journey to the cursed Northlands, to the ruins of Fei Yin. You will find the ruins at the northeastern corner of the Bossidine Glacier. The city of Fei Yin was built in ancient times by a civilization far more advanced than ours. We believe they call themselves the Xylard. There are many other ruins in Vana'diel thought to be of their making. Considering how long ago they were built, their state of preservation is astounding. It is as if they are protected by some unseen force that defies time itself. 30 years ago, a multinational team was sent to the Northlands to try to uncover the secrets of the Xylard's power. So that was their goal. So that was Bastok's goal back then. Ulrich, Walker's uncle and the captain of the Mithril Musketeers at the time, led the Bastok contingent of that expedition. Unfortunately, they came back empty-handed. Handed? Sure. Captain Walker will tell you the way to your destination. He undertook the same journey 20 years ago, near the end of the Great War. Even before the war, Fei Yin was overrun with fiends. We captured it from the Shadow Lord at the cost of many lives. After the war, we set seals on both sides of the border to keep the Shadow Lord's minions at bay. One seal in the ruined Colosseum on the inside, and another in Fei Yin on the outside. That was 20 years ago. In those days, we could reach the Bosdan Glacier from East Run 4 through Rangemont Pass. That is still the only way there, but I believe Sandaria is guarding that road now. You will have to find some way through. Huh. That means if you're playing Sandaria, do you have an easier way getting there? Your objective is to ascertain the seal and Feyin is still intact. If it is not, replace it with one we will be providing you. You do have an airship pass, do you not? Head to Juneau and take the flight to Sandaria as soon as possible. You are dismissed. Alright. Flight to Sandaria. Head to Juneau, then flight to Sandaria. God, that was the old way to do it, huh? Alright, Feyin has a home point, or I remember it had one of the two. I think there's a home point on the same floor. Yes, yes there is. Alright. Is there a survival guide or just a home point? Just the home point, alright. Travel to another home point. Which is that? That's the north? No. Foregandi? Yes. Yes. For 200 gil to watch a cutscene. Alright. You can tell I'm rich just paying that much money to watch a cutscene. But I didn't spend so many hours getting killed and killing just so I wouldn't be able to watch a cutscene. Back. I can't go back, right? Boom. Alright, so are these guys too strong for me? Too weak? You know what? I should probably not fuck around. Oh shit, I can't do that. Though as a dancer... There's two of them. Fuck it, let's try this. Hey, that's actually free, isn't it? My dancing skills that make me invisible. Spectral jig. Yeah, there you go. 3 minutes each. There you go. Whoosh! The dance of invisibility. Yeah, there you go. Problem solved. Though I should have probably called my team, because I think it won't be that hard to kill me. So, okay, yep, going back. I'm gonna call my team. Fuck this. If anything happens and I lose my invisibility, they're just gonna murder me. So let's have my team of trusts. Just in case. Kurilla, the unkillable. Iron Eater, the soft. And who else? Shantoro, the black mage. And finally, Vilialiapo, because we needed a Mithra in the team. Together, we are the warriors of the crystal. Except you, Shantoro. Alright, let's go. Now I do the spectral jig. Abilities, job abilities, jigs, spectral jig. Yeah! Too close, camera, too close. Now I just gotta find my way back to the big... Why didn't it not work? I didn't even check. Let's do that again. Seven seconds, alright? Why it did not work? Because I was in the door? Is that it? One more time. Chiribu chiriba. Miss. You must wait longer. No. Maybe I should have picked a higher level job. I guess we'll never know. Incredibly tough. Oh god. I think I should come back here as a black mage, white mage, huh? Or white mage, black mage. One more time. Come on. I'm risking death here. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hope it's good here. Or being drunk. There was a case a few months ago that a technician was so damn drunk he couldn't walk and he was trying to measure the blood pressure for an older patient and was so fucking unable. When people informed his doctor, she said she knows about it but she can't do anything because she doesn't want to be responsible if he gets fired and doesn't want to get his starving children. Oh my god. That is a horrible excuse for letting someone like that work. Then people asked her, what about her mistreatment? He could give the patients and possibly their deaths. Eventually got fired. That's the beauty of social media. Yeah, at least like somebody who deserves it gets fired. I mean, I'm sorry about his kids, but like, it's not an excuse to get... It's a serious job. You can't dick around in those. I mean, obviously you can. People are doing it, but you shouldn't. Easy prey. They're all easy prey. These guys at least. Alright. Does that mean I can go back there that I wanted to? Look, I'm not even here. You guys are just tripping balls. That is just wind passing by. And turn right again. Those dudes have giant swords. I kind of remember them through the fog. 2 more minutes of this. Yep, I'll make it. Unless there's a giant ass door blocking my way, I'm gonna make it. These kids are his responsibility. That was his fault. Yep. Shouldn't... Like, it's... What's the... It's not okay for other people to get hurt, and your excuse is like, but what about my kids? But what about that someone who got hurt? Maybe they're someone's kid as well. I can't believe this worked, though after this mission I'm switching to my old jobs that actually have some levels on them. Bastok Glacier. Too weak to be worthwhile. Oh, thank God. That means they ain't gonna bite. They ain't gonna bite. Too weak. Alright. Okay, so somewhere here the goblin footprint is hiding. There it is. No, wait. What the fuck am I doing? I thought I was... Trade. Trade. Rank 5 mission, I guess, is the one I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure. Yep, rank 5 mission. Some people are just very irresponsible towards, you know, other humans. It doesn't feel like it phases them at all. How blood pressure is all he was allowed to do. You don't want a drunk giving injections or doing blood draws. Oh yeah, definitely anything with needle. Going in the wrong angle. Oh god, yeah, just letting the air bubble in. Oh, it just... Anything. I heard you can break a needle inside someone's vein. That's like, how the fuck? What kind of force do you have to use for that? Ugh.
30 years ago, the three nations, Windurst, Bastok, and Sandaria, sent an expedition to investigate this cursed land. The Galka swordsman Raugrim, the Hume monk Cornelia, the Hume warrior Ulrich.
Now we've seen snippets of this in a flashback. What happened between Raugrim, Cornelia, and Ulrich? But yeah. They're gonna go. It's actually very connected to the main plot.
The Elvan Knight Frank Mage, the Taru White Mage Irukuiru, and the Mithra Ranger Ramta were the members of the expedition. All of them were great heroes of their people, but they had to cut the expedition short when an accident claimed 2 of their group. Ragrim and Cornelia were the ones who died in the accident. The others are said to have suffered violent deaths themselves after their return. Perhaps they had awakened a curse that was said to be buried in this land. They may have called forth the ancient Bane.
Some needles are really short, like the ones they used to inject into the belly. Oh, I didn't know that. Thankfully, I didn't know that. Well, his responsibility was all that, but I think because she knew the doctor didn't give him those duties. Yeah, I'd like that doctor's like she's as responsible because like she's supposed to be his, isn't? I don't know how it goes, but aren't they like? Do they outrank? Do medical personnel outrank each other? I imagine they do. You know, based on the severity of their like the complexity of their duties, or you know. And they can break off. Ouch! Oh, the stomach needle breaks off. Is it the old rabies vaccine or a rabies serum needle? That kind of... Because I thought those were like... Probably not. Those were like really long. Try to find the video of him. Doctors outrank pretty much everyone. And then I guess the... What do they call? The board outranks the doctors, huh? At least in private hospitals. I don't know how it goes in state hospitals, which is like... The ones we have, they probably have some kind of a board. Diabetic shots are given in the belly. Oh yeah, they are, you're right. But those are like, aren't those like now in compact plastic things? You just look, psst. The ancient Bane, the shadow of darkness, an image of the Shadow Lord, told us that our kinds were the ones that had awakened him. That he would spread the bane that will destroy Vana'diel from our cowardice, rage, envy, arrogance, and apathy.
His image? I see. The great bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. But as one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of beasts, we hold to one hope in these darkest of times. That they will come with the wisdom of ages and the strength of thousands to deliver us from our plight. We await the awakening of the warriors of the crystal. That's an old song. It's called The Warriors of the Crystal, isn't it? Well, the doy. Medtechs are pretty low on the totem pole. I think the only ones we outrank are the janitors and the admin assistants. It's entry level into medicine. But it's also very important. It's like, it's the cornerstone as well, you know. Because that's why we succeed as society. We have split duties. At least, of course, that's gonna make you giggle. Sasha was like, duty. But yeah. Like the janitors. Imagine the world without janitors. God, I don't wanna. Yeah, my state is desperately in need of us. Why? Is there a shortage of medical technicians? Everybody wants to be a boss, nobody wants to work? Just an old wives' tale. I do not know why I mentioned it. I must go. I do not expect to find much, but something troubles me.
Off he goes. My position has an over 90% employment rate. Wow. How's the pay? I mean, they probably say it's a competitive pay. That's like the first keyword, but... Look at me, mom, dancing. Where'd I come from? Where'd I go? Where'd I come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Don't get. Nothing attracts by scent, apparently, here. At least we didn't run into anything that hunts by scent, because I'd be dead. I am a smelly human running around invisible. Pay is good and benefits are good too. Good. Yeah, you know, you should keep your doctors happy. You know, the people who keep you alive, like any medical, I don't mean just doctors, any medical personnel. We have a general, like, countrywide shortage of medical personnel. Most of those who were competent enough were unsatisfied with low, you know, with low salaries, low pay, and general low conditions in the country, have immigrated up north to like Norway and Sweden and so on. Those that remained, some of them take it personally, like it's the patient's fault for everything falling apart. So they can be. We have a nurse here in my town's. What do you call those? General hospital? You know, the most general of hospitals when you go when you have a sneeze or something, not like for surgery. But yeah, there's a nurse that's popular by her brazen attitude. And I swear I've had half a mind to pull her out of the fucking window a couple of times. Especially the way she talks to Sasha. I don't know if she can smell niceness or whatever it is. But I wonder how she's keeping her job. Oh shit, we gotta hurry. We're gonna lose. If these things see me, I'm fucked. Run, legs, run. Alright, we're gonna make it. Run, bitch, run. Phew. And since medtechs can help with so much, there's many ways to move up. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I'm glad, like, I'm glad the studying will pay off. Sadly, it doesn't for so many people lately. Same here. I think this line of work is always understaffed. Wait, even in Germany? Holy shit. I do know that people like Germany is one of the destinations are doctors and engineers. Also capable builders like masons. Austria, Germany, Switzerland. What else? Austria, Germany, Switzerland. Norway. Sweden. Netherlands. Those are like the main. France too? Yeah, France. Those are the main locations people like going to. Oh, Dubai as well. Dubai is more, at least here, I feel like Dubai, you hear mostly like people who are, you know, in service industry, like not waiters, like bartenders. Well, probably waiters, but I mean like good bartenders, not anybody who can pour a drink, but somebody who's actually a goddamn good bartender. Yeah, those tend to go to Dubai, immigrate over there. I don't know about doctors when it comes to Dubai. There's gonna be rank 5 mission. Just what? I've been only here for this one boss. Wow, alright. There was a boss fight here. The boss was who? Who? Ba, 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 ba. Archlich Taberquan and several minions were the boss. Man, I played that in like 2018, so I don't remember. He's level 50. Here was a skeleton, a black mage skeleton, but I have ground him into black mage paste. Yeah, Dubai is a party country. Yeah. Lots of European engineers and doctors go there. Oh, there you go. It's like I can imagine that happening. But lots of their like confectionaries come over here, believe it or not. A lot of I don't know which east it is that, but like the old Turkish region, they like to settle around Belgrade and open sweet shops. Dubai looks like the most artificial place on earth to me. Yeah, it's like... I guess it has to be in order to survive. I've heard from people who went there, my ex-colleagues, that it's like... It's so humid and hot all the time that you can't, like... There is nothing that's not air-conditioned. Any car, any building, if AC doesn't work, that's like high priority. I can imagine it. Probably needed the most. I heard Dubai likes to flash its riches but lacks in actual infrastructures like skyscrapers with working plumbing. Ouch. Yeah, they have ACs in the street, the sidewalks. Damn, that can be good for environment, like for real. But you know, AC is basically what moves the energy around. Still though, it's got to produce some energy while moving it.
You fight well, but you should learn to pace yourself. Battles are won by those who can still swing their swords at the end of the day.
Oh, the wise Zaid. Zaid.
I am curious. What are you doing here? The beastmen have been acting strangely. Were you asked to spy on them?
Yeah?
The seal of the Norklands? Ah, that thing those Tartar did at the end of the Great War. I have seen no signs of it. It must have already been broken. I wish I could see the look on your superior's face when they find out. You say you have brought another seal? You should not have bothered, as they are useless. Who am I? I am just a wandering knight. I do not care what the beastmen do, nor should you. The Shadow Lord was killed 20 years ago, and that is a fact. These rumors of him returning are just plain nonsense.
Zaid the Unbeliever, I guess.
But Castle Twal is also called the Crossroad of Fates. And yet, it cannot be.
Chrono Cross much? Oh, you're walking into the steps, Zaid. Are you a ghost, dude? Dude, sir? Huh. So you don't actually get a cutscene for Garrulous Ring. For the boss battle. Just before that, I guess? Or was that was after the battle, I'm gonna say. Alright, chiribu chiriba. A city architect can tell you that a city's temperature can be adjusted by the design of it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it can. Like, I know it can. You look at the place it's in and you'd think no one would be crazy enough to build a city here, but they did it anyway. Hormones are given to Belly too. Ouch. Well, I don't think it'll mean much to them unless maybe auto-translation? Shitty what? Shitty bang bang? I don't know. Can't translate it. Yeah, I know Carter for a fact knows how to use auto-translation. Yeah, I'm gonna change my jobs. I was just dicking around with Dancer the other day on Sunday. But I'm too brittle at... What level is this? 59? Fuck, I shouldn't be too brittle for the main storyline. Still though, I need the power of warp within me. There is a video in there, so... Oh, can you see him slurring and like falling with a needle? Trying to use it himself? I think we told you, Lupka, yeah, last year when the tragic thing happened with Cheetah's dad, how the EMTs were in no hurry to pick up a dying man and bring him to a hospital like right across the street. It was infuriating. Oh, just barely talking, barely. Maybe he was a patient. Maybe he's not an EMT at all. Maybe he's just like a patient, and you know, people just mistakenly shed their frustration on this dude. He's like, I came here because I have issues. Wait, what do I need? Change jobs. Main job. White mage. Push. Support job. Black mage. Push. Bubbles. Fucking bubbles. I gotta make a bronze bed. This guy will never leave me alone. Google can't translate that page? What do you mean it can't? I don't use the Google Translator though. The Microsoft Edge has the built-in Bing one, I think. That one translates everything. Give it a language, like, give whatever you scribble, it'll be like, it'll give you something. I work my magic later and my phone has a magic wand. Oh, there you go. Ah, phone. I see. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're a non-desktop user. You're a hand user. That sounds awkward. I feel like I want to have that staff instead of the... Yeah. Because you get so many more boosts from this. Yep, definitely the staff wins. Fuck the fucking wand. Google Translate said no. I ain't doing it, man. You don't pay me enough for this shit. I like it mobile. Everything I did on desk, I now do on mobile. Yeah, I was just thinking today, Ljubka prefers mobile. My nephew, one of my nephews as well, probably the other one as well. They're like, so many people prefer mobile. I was trying to do simple thing today on my phone, and it's just so slow and annoying, and I can do it on desktop like this. On the mobile, it's just not it. But hey, everybody has their own preference. I mostly use my phone. Nowadays, I mostly use it as a phone. There was a time when I wanted the most powerful phone with everything. It can be super powerful now. It's just the less convenient way to do it. So we go Darkness Rising Part 2. So we defeated the Archmage, talked to the Arch-Skeleton, was it? Arch something. Archlich Taberkuan. Whoa! You made it back from Fei Yin in one piece! Come with me, quick! So, the seal in Fei Yin was also broken. Where were the Sandorians? It was their duty to protect it. Mr. President, should we ask the Senate about the incursion to Twal? We seem to have no other choice. But until they come to a decision, our hands are tied. We would like you to stand by for further orders. We have preparations to make. I heard you mention meeting a Galka dressed all in black in Fei Yin. Tell me more about him. As I thought, it is Zaid. Then he has been tracking the kindred ever since he disappeared 20 years ago. He was the number 2 Mithril Musketeer, the Galka named Warcloud. But he never liked being called by his Hume-given name. He is the one who defeated the Shadow Lord. He should have been captain, not I. Still, why has he been hiding from us? What is there in the Northlands that would change Zaid, even my uncle, so much? I apologize. It is not my place to ask these questions. I am but a musketeer, a humble soldier of Bastok. Oh, poor Walker. He doesn't know. And the final mission of the base game, the very end of the original storyline, Zarkabard, Land of Truths. And it starts here. I always had a slow PC on my phone, was actually the fastest piece of technology with the highest resolution in my household. And it's good for my short-sightedness. No loss, no improvement. Ouch. Yeah, I remember, and there's been some people who hate when other people praise a medical staff that are doing its job as they should because it's their job. But I think in this period of time you should praise the people who are responsible at their working place, especially those with benefits, because there are so much irresponsible people in those positions today. Yeah, it's true. Corruption, huh? Plus, it's never wrong to be thankful and try to share and give some joy. Oh, joy! Why, ouch? Because, like, your phone was the highest resolution device in your in your household. Zarkabard, Land of Truths, part... How many? 2, yeah, alright, this is the beginning. The beginning of the end. Good of you to come. The reason why I didn't have Najee or Ironita bring you here is because the secrecy of this mission is paramount. Walker will soon join us. Let us talk in my private chambers. Come. Galena, tell Walker to come to my private chambers when he arrives. Was that his secretary? I think. We could not get the Senate's approval. The Musketeers won't be allowed to leave the city gates. Those fools think the Bastok should not get itself involved. Let Vana'diel deal with the Northlands, they said. What do they think the Musketeers are for? Surely they don't intend to use them in another war with Vana'diel. I admit that Bastok would do anything for its own gain. That is how we have come so far, myself as well. Bastok's success is a result of aggression and initiative. But with the Senate dawdling so, we may pay dearly for our lack of action. Remember one thing. You are an adventurer, not a hero. You have no duty to the majority, especially one that chooses to stay idle at a time like this. Go on this mission for your own gain. That is the Bastokan way. Do not concern yourself with responsibility. Let a certain president and a musketeer captain worry about that. Volker, come. Tell the adventurer what you know of Castle Swal. We do not have much time. Be brief. Cross the Bastok Glacier to the northernmost corner of Quan, the frozen land of Zarkabard. There you will find Castle Swal, the Kindred stronghold. That is where our allied forces defeated the Shadow Lord 20 years ago. But now someone is trying to bring the Shadow Lord back. We must stop them, no matter what the cost. If you are too late, and they succeed, you and your friends must try and defeat the Shadow Lord yourselves, as Sid, Zaid, and I once did. So there were 3 of them who went to fight the Shadow Lord 20 years ago. You adventurers hold the future of Vana'diel in your hands. We cannot accompany you, but our hopes and hearts go with you. Go finish your preparations and leave as soon as possible. You are dismissed. Wait, if you see Zayd, tell him that he has yet to best me in a fight, and that he should come back and challenge me. Off we go to the final mission. Doesn't mean my TV sucked, it meant my phone is awesome. Fair enough. Exactly, people are not used to give taps on the shoulders and saying thank you. That's why I hate people and love cats. Because cats give taps on shoulder and say thank you. And dogs too. Go shopping, share some happiness with the cashiers. Well, actually all animals. I don't know, I mean, like, there are a couple animals at least that wouldn't be so lovely. I usually crack some joke with every worker I encounter. Usually at my expense, just for laughs, to bring a bit of smile to someone's face. That is very nice. That is very nice. And well said. Alright, we go to throne room. 3 cutscenes. Hey, wait, what about one with Cornelia? I feel like I'm missing a cutscene. Like, shouldn't there be something with Cornelia somewhere? Let's see. Sid's secret, Cornelia's plea. Is that which mission? Like some extra bonus cutscenes don't go into missions, they go into national quests. And I remember Cornelia's plea was connected to one of the Bastok story missions, but I can't remember which one. Plea. Let's see the cutscenes here. Cornelius, my boy. Where's that from? Cornelius? I don't know, it sounds like... It's from something, that's for sure. Oh! Okay, so after this mission, good thing I remember is Cornelius' plea extra cutscene. Right, here we go to the throne room in Castleswall. Castleswall is an amazing dungeon. Castleswall heap near home point 1. Oh, I can actually go. Oh, there you go. I can just go to Castleswall and be there in a zippy. So the final cutscenes of the base game. That's gonna be Vana'diel 1, yeah. Castleswall Keep. This is like all the way up. This dungeon is so huge and confusing. So Hippie, curse their eyes. Any rediscovered memory? Nope. Just that it happened. Why are you so interested in that? Just a random quote that popped into my mind. Curse their eyes. Just the way it's said. Demon Knight. Yeah, they're too weak. Yes, what I thought, bitch. This goes to the throne room. Odo. 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 Throne room. I love this music a lot. Let's play the music a little while we chat. That's the end. The castle is huge. Like, you can't see the ground down there. Kinda. And it's wide. And it's sprawling hallways everywhere. Whew. I am always curious. Cornelius, my curious. How's my tea doing? This is the only place where this music plays, so I'm letting it go a little. Yeah, a couple more minutes. It'll be very cool. Maybe it was half German and she actually said, curse their balls. It's a legit curse. I forgot to switch the rings. Hopefully I remember next time when I change to dancer. Intelligence mind. Oh, I got an instant warp. Could have used that. Didn't even think of that. Four parts. Something different. It says here 3. So one of the cutscenes has an alternate version. Expand. Yep, it says 3. Alright, let's see. Now listen close. I think we're gonna hear the final boss theme too. Yep.
Could this be? Yes, it is the tomb of the Shadow Lord.
Those are the Magicite, I think, huh? So they defeated him and then, like, they were polite enough to put him in a sarcophagus. They were like, yeah, you rest in peace, Shadow Lord. Somebody smells inside. Here he goes. Does he look a little familiar to you? Damn, it's heavy footsteps. The whole controller wants to explode. Ah, the Dark Knight. It's been 20 years since we last met, Zaid.
No, how is this possible? I defeated you.
I cannot die. Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world.
So it is true. I suspected as much since we last met. You are a Galka.
30 years ago, I was in a group that came to this cursed land, seeking to uncover the secrets of a lost civilization. Bum bum bum! What a plot twist. And it is here that I fell, betrayed by one I trusted with my life. My friend Ulrich could not abide the fact that I was the best swordsman of the Mithril Musketeers, that I was advocating peace with the Beastmen at the time was not to his liking either. Cornelia died protecting me. But I came back. Not even death could keep me from exacting revenge on those who wronged me. A power hidden deep beneath the earth gave me a new form and granted me control over the nether beasts. It was then that I became aware, that I was made aware of the dark anger smoldering deep within my soul. I realized it was not revenge that drove me, but the old undying anger of our race, the wrath of the Galka. Aha! Let me catch up with those walls of text. Listen to this. Rewatching your favorite shows isn't a sign of laziness, it's a form of emotional maintenance. According to research published in the Journal of Consumer Research, returning to familiar stories can help ease stress, soothe the nervous system, and restore a sense of emotional balance. The predictability of these narratives requires less mental effort and provides comfort, especially for individuals with high anxiety or emotional sensitivity. These viewers often form strong connections with characters and use rewatching as a way to reflect and regulate their mood. In many cases, it's not about repetition, it's about renewal, said Lupka. Whoa, that's awesomely interesting to know. Thanks a lot for sharing. It explains a lot of my behavior. Mine too. Wee! Me too, me too. Me too. That is interesting though. A couple of years ago, I've heard about something similar. For instance, couples that they are not as outgoing, as below average outgoing, right? Almost introverted, watching their favorite sitcoms, actually the brain reacts the same as if you're going out with people. Your brain just sees those characters in sitcoms or video games, for instance, as actual people they know. Like, you actually emotionally get attached to them, and it does the same thing as, having friends. So if you think you have no friends and you like watching shows or playing games, think again. Others cannot fathom the depth of our rage. So remember when I kept saying, like, it comes into play in Chains of Promathia, that, so whatever happened a long time, I gotta kind of spoil the future story for this to make sense, because they expect you to pay attention from start to finish to catch these clues. But when the dawn goddess Altana saw what happened, like when her children, the Xylert, wanted to open the gate of the paradise, and they were just like struck down, and they were sunk. Their homes were sunk under the waves, and they were just wiped out. She shed 5 tears, and those 5 tears gave birth to 5 races, current 5 races of Vana'diel: Humes, Mithra, Galka, Elvan, and Tarutaru. But Promathia didn't like that, the dark god. He was like, I don't like that shit, so I'm gonna make this more interesting. And he cursed all 5 races with weakness each. So Humes are apathetic, Galka there is his rage, Tarutaru have the cowardice, Mithra have the greed, I think, and the Elvan have, was it pride or something, like the higher level of pride, the bad pride. So yeah, that's why he figured out it's a Galka, but also that he carries the ancestral rage. And remember, who was killed in the Northlands? Who was stuck by a sword, and his love tried to protect him, and she died with him? It was Cornelia and Raugrim. Raugrim was the Tailkeeper. The Galkan Tailkeeper is that one individual that's born every so often that carries 200 years of their whole race's memory. So he already had like an incredibly heavy task upon his shoulders, and he was advocating for peace between the Humes and the Galka, and generally between like the Beastmen and the Enlightened races. and he was betrayed by Ulrich. Like he's he thought they were the best buds, right? He thought he would lay his life down for each other, but Ulrich did not like. He was jealous. He consumed him. He tried to kill him. He killed both Cornelia, who was in love. He was in love with, and Raugrim. So the Shadow Lord, as we're gonna find out, is Raugrim affected by something. Legacy of Cain. Yeah, I get it. It's not unhealthy because you don't get hurt. I don't have friends, but I have friends. Promathia, yeah, the first one. Promathia, Chains of Promathia. Zvuči kao Prota Matea, svaki put. Others cannot fathom the depth of our rage, but I cast myself willingly into its flames and broke the chains of mortality. Your kind awoke the fury within me, and I was reborn into rage incarnate as the Shadow Lord. I swore to myself then to purge this world of your kind, and I will not rest until I crush every last one of you. I underestimated you 20 years ago, but I will not make that mistake again. What? No! Not the purple blue ribbons, that's my one weakness, why? Yeah, Promathia. That's the expansion that I'm actually currently on, but you know, when I'm playing for myself, like when I'm going through the story, it's much slower. I have to do the quests and everything. So I do all that, and then, you know, I make a stream of the whole, you know, expansion or whatever. Now we're doing the base game. Next, we're doing the first expansion, Rise of the Xyler. And then when I'm done with Chains of Promathia, you know, playing, then I'll play the cutscenes from that in a couple of weeks, I guess. Stand there and watch, Zaid. Search within for the dark rage, the flame that burns in the souls of all Galka. We didn't even get to time travel yet. That's when it becomes, when you start going through time and through different timelines and dimensions, that's when this game just goes wild. What about Contra Mathia? Yeah, what about Contra Mathia? He's already... Contra Mathia is, I guess, then the Dawn Goddess, huh? Ooh, this music. Now I will cleanse this world of your filth, unless I am first consumed by fury. Let's stare at each other while we listen to the cool music. Oh yeah, the tea. Listen to the cool music while I set my tea up. Be right back. Dance, Lupka, dance! This part. I love that, like how it goes in with drums and then switches to the strings. That's the music you listen when you fight this guy, the final boss of the base game. Keep on dancing, sweetie. Come, it is the hour of reckoning. Death itself failed to stay my wrath. Let us see if you can do any better. Mega fart. Alright, that was part 1. But you know, it's a Final Fantasy final boss. There's more forms to fight. Part 2. I love the goat one. The goat one is really cute. Previously in the Chronicles of Shadow Lord, Megafart was released. Oh, that was just like intro to the battle, alright? Why is that its own cutscene? I have no idea. How it's synchronized with the music, yeah. I love when that happens. Part 3. You can see he was a Galka. He was actually just like slight spoilers because it's interesting. You know, like if in our world's terms, because there's one of the mother crystals is underground in the Northlands. He was basically irradiated. He's like radiation poisoning from the crystal, and all the old crystal warriors exhibit that like black growth over them because of being in close proximity to the crystal. So I guess this is when he was changing his form. Only 2 cutscenes are actually important here, huh? Part 4. Now, if I were playing this, actually Castle Swal alone would take... But my first playthrough took me days to find my way through this until a friend helped me. I couldn't do it. There you go, he's defeated. Zaid is still paralyzed behind him. No, it is not over yet. I told you, even death cannot stop my revenge. I will not fail. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me.
Raugrim, stop! Listen to me. It's over.
Raugrim? No, that is not my name. I am the Shadow Lord.
You are no such thing. Search your memories for your true self. You are Raugrim, the Galka's greatest swordsman.
Oh, the ghost of Cornelia. His love. I am Grim. Ah. She's sending him? Like Yuna, she's sending him. I am Iron Man. That's actually pretty fitting here. If it weren't such a heartbreaking tale. Oh wow, she's cured, I guess.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do now.
Ralgrim, it is good to have you back. How has all this come to be?
As you know, I was the Tale Keeper of the Galka, the keeper of our race's memories. But there was so much pain, so much anger. I let myself become trapped in a dark abyss of swirling rage and madness.
Ralgrim.
People are capable of kindness beyond angels. Yet we also commit sins that would put a demon to shame. We all stand precariously on the edge between darkness and light. And when we fall, we are greeted by only madness and chaos. Come on, it'll grow a new one. And so I have fallen. There is no salvation for me. The Ralgrim whom you once knew is gone forever. I expect no forgiveness for what I have done, but come on, this way, hurry! He's gonna blow himself up? Oh, he's back to Shadow Lord himself. He's Shadow Lording again. My true self died 30 years ago. All that remains is an empty shell. Cornelia, finally we may meet again. I remember when Sasha and I beat him for the first time. Tears were flowing. Mostly because it was so fucking hard to even get to him. And so the Shadow Lord was defeated, thanks to HippyTesla's selfless courage and sacrifice. Through the clouds shines a symbol of newfound hope for the peoples of Vana'diel. But none should forget that wherever there is light, there is always shadow. The legend goes on to say, from the darkest depths of the earth, the warriors of the crystal rose. So I guess this is goodbye for now. I've heard there's started flights to the Outlands. If you ever get your hands on an airship pass for Kajam, come see me in Nork sometime. Let's play the expansions, she said. I'll be seeing you, HippyTesla. Bye. She's awfully cheery for what just happened.
I too feel that our paths may cross again. Until then, I wish you farewell.
Oh, the scales remain. That was the last one for this mission, right? Well, the last one here. Now we gotta go home and report what happened. Back to Metalworks with my Chiribu Chiriba warp. Yeah, yo! You chant differently each time so that, you know, the enemies don't sniff you out. You don't want them to learn your... You don't want to teach them your chants, huh? Has it been one in-game day? I've been around. I've rubbed this handkerchief everywhere. Let's see what happens. My baby chocobo needs me. Wait, was that a key item? White handkerchief, yep. This handkerchief was given to you by a chocobo trainer. It smells faintly of soap. That should be it. Now let's just stare at each other while I load my sentence.
Hello, HippyTesla. What are you here for today?
I want to give you my handkerchief, man. I mean your handkerchief with my scent on it.
I think that should be enough. Let me see the white handkerchief now.
Oh, little baby, what you pop?
Jess and Harmony should be able to sleep well with this.
There you go, it's not gonna have nightmares anymore. I saved my baby, she's a adorable little girl. Let's look at her. Like, wow, you're so cute. Please don't ever grow up. I don't need a chocobo to ride. I just want to have you on my shoulder running around with a chocobo. Care for your chocobo. Already walked her today, so let's just... Oh yeah, isn't she adorable? Man, it requires... I don't know if you were there when I was doing it, Lupka, but it requires so much effort. It takes 4 full months for the thing to grow, and looks happy to see me. All right, she's good. We cured her. Thank you, Mills. Wherever you are, Mills, you helped my baby. 4 actual months takes for this little chick to grow up, but you can ride her after like a month, I think. One more time. Daddy's going on a trip, so this is my last. I'm gonna look at you. You're so adorable. Oh. No, it's not. I'm not crying. It's just there's a lot of pepper in the air. Alright, you be good, girl. I gotta go save the world, or like at least remember how I saved the world. Do I have a care schedule? 1 day, then 3 days. Next page. Alright, we're good. Never mind. Right. You grow big. You show them what the baby chocobo should be like. They're gonna grow up like these. There's gonna look... If it's yellow, though. If you're lucky, if it has different genes, it might be a different colored chocobo. Baby chocobo, I like it has choco in its name. Yeah. Chocobos are one of the staples of Final Fantasy. Did you see them in FF4, was it, I think? Their first appearance was in Final Fantasy 2, but they weren't still fleshed out. In FF3, they were there kind of like as mounts, but from Final Fantasy 4 onwards, they get more of a personality. So those are always like, instead of horses in Final Fantasy games, you ride chocobos. Aside from favorites, Metalworks. Alright, now that the baby has been taken care of, we can report that we saved the world for now. This reminds me of some bird from some animated film. Can't remember what. Maybe Le Piaf. It reminds me, the baby chocobos remind me of Le Piaf a lot. You know the French cartoon we used to watch as kids? The adult kind. Animated. Bird from some animated film, but the adult kind. I don't know what that could be. Alright, end celebration cutscene. Of course I remember La Piaf.
You've done it! You stopped them from bringing back the Shadow Lord?
Well, there was a statement and then a question.
What are you talking about, Walker? They probably defeated him and sent him back where he belongs. Am I right? What? Defeated him? But that's...
Impossible? You find it hard to believe that some adventurer could defeat the Shadow Lord, Captain? Have you not heard what the townspeople are saying?
They're saying the age of adventurers has come.
Huh. Only historians in posterity have the privilege of saying such things. And it does not matter if they only stopped the Shadow Lord from returning, or if they actually defeated him. The important thing is that they kept the kindred from gaining power, and that, I believe, deserves a reward. Good work. I am raising your rank, and here is your well-deserved reward. The Shadow Lord may have been vanquished again, but the kindred are far from defeated. I have received reports of strange goings-on in the Beastmen's strongholds.
You've probably heard this too many times, but we're counting on you.
This adult size that you showed me a few seconds ago. Oh! Wait, you mean like the adult chocobos remind you of something? Huh. Probably Final Fantasy, I don't know what else it could be. I thought like adult cartoons, okay. There are no end credits in this game. They're like, it just ends and it's like, it kind of ends and it's like, yeah, now you go play other shit. Oh, pish posh.
So that was the Shadow Lord. No, so that was who the Shadow Lord was. Zaid must have known, and that's probably why he went off on his own. Don't tell Walker about this. Ulrich's fate should also be kept from him, too. He may not be able to accept it yet.
So basically he's telling me not to tell Ulrich, the captain of the Mithril Musketeers, that his uncle, not Ulrich, sorry, Walker, that his uncle Ulrich is the one who killed Raugrim and Cornelia and is the responsible for the Shadow Lord even existing. So for the whole fucking Crystal War from 20 years ago, where so much suffering happened and death, for everything that's been happening since we started, you know, the adventure in Vana'diel, like this man just like single-handedly stabbed the knife of fate. Was it a knife or a rapier? I forget. And or like hide it from him. Oh, hello, Mark Baker. Good afternoon again. How you doing, man?
He admired his grandfather a lot. That's why it pained him to hear people say that Walker himself only became captain because Raugrim was gone. I know that hiding the truth from him is not a good thing, but most of us are not as strong as you. We need time to heal.
Sorry to interrupt. What are you two talking about?
Just saying that Karst really hasn't changed, even after all of this. Yes, but I think I understand him better now. I may have been judging him too harshly.
Speaking of which, you still have not told us why you backed President Karst in the last elections, Chief.
Well, 15 years ago, even after I resigned my post as the head of the gunpowder room, the Senate was still in chaos, trying to find more people to blame for the accident in Palborough. But there was one junior senator who proposed we abandon Palborough and reopen the Zeron mines. That junior senator was Karst. The miners stood to lose a lot, but at the time his proposal was Bastok's best bet.
Bastok's best bet.
I'm an engineer, so I respect skill, and I felt that Karst's political skills could be trusted.
Trying to stay cool, just got back from a walk/run. Oh, what? How hot is it over there? You experiencing a heat wave too?
And he's a real Bastoker too. Very ambitious and real easy to figure out. I can still remember the eager look on his face when he announced his proposal to the Senate.
And like every anime, it ends on the laughter. Not a heat wave yet, huh? Hopefully you don't get to experience it. But it is hot enough, huh? Stay safe there, man. Yeah. Well, when it's cold, you can always put some more clothes on, right? I always say that. When it's too hot, you get to the skin and then what? So that was the end of the base game, Bastok storyline. But Bastok storyline does not end with the base game. It actually goes on throughout Rise of the Xylert and is interwoven with those missions. So instead of like making it too complex for myself and you guys to follow this, I'm just gonna finish all the Bastok missions straightforward, and then in a week or whenever we're gonna do Rise of the Xylert missions. And you know, it'll be noticeable where they intertwine. The origins of chocobos, specifically in the Final Fantasy series, are often traced back to the Kochan cartoon bird used in commercials for a Japanese candy called chocobo. Yeah, Kochan's yellow color, simple design, and the similar sound of "kui" used in commercials to the chocobo's name led to the development of the chocobo as a beloved game mascot. Additionally, the design of the horse claws in Hayao Miyazaki's Nausicaa of the Valley of Wind has been acknowledged as a possible inspiration for chocobos. These creatures are similar in appearance to the chocobo and share a bird-like form. I don't know about the second one, but I knew about the first one. Which Miyazaki? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Like, as someone who likes Miyazaki's work. Valley of the Wind? Miyazaki's Nausicaa? Like musical maybe? Nausicaa? Is that a name? Is that a category? Return of the Tail Keeper. Bastok Mines. Not what I searched for, but interesting. Favorites. Bastok Mines. Mine. How you holding up, Lyubka? You've been going to bed around 9 p.m., man, for months. You're still totally drained physically, huh? And mentally. I'm just gonna walk like a Terminator. Gorvik, my man. You're just the bard I wanted to see. He looks so pissed off, like he was putting his instrument away. Like, what now, for fuck's sake? Can't you see I'm playing? Return of the Tail Keeper, Part 1. From 84. Wow, I don't know that one. Yeah, you know, have you seen any Miyazaki movies? I know Anna and I've shown some to Anna and she loves quite a few actually. I know she fell in love with Totoro and tragically Grave of the Fireflies. We even went to cinema to see it when it was, but I can't remember if you liked those things or not. All right, first, like, what's this? Rank 6 mission. Return of the Tail Keeper.
So you're the adventurer the guard sent. Let me tell you what I saw. What's going on? Why is everyone here? Why? Ask our new Tail Keeper. Are you what? We Galka have been waiting for this boy ever since Raugrim left us. He is our new Tail Keeper. I came across him in the Korolka tunnel. That is where I heard him recite 200 years of our memories.
Wait, which part did you exactly walk into? Like, The beginning, the middle, the end? How did you know? Like, he could have just been having a fever and randomly spouting shit. I'm exhausted. I'm doing vacuuming for 2 days now and still can't clean the apartment properly. Why? Because of the construction work, or just because like, or because the vacuum cleaner sucks and not good? It doesn't suck. Haven't watched those, but I really want, especially The Grave of the Fireflies. I read about that story. Yeah, it's based on a true story, you know, with some artistic license, but yeah. Horrible. It's like, it's a very heavy movie. But yeah, he worked on some really, like, all of his movies, none of them leave you, at least, you know, the what 5, 10 I've seen, they don't leave you, you know, they leave you speechless. You're not gonna walk out like, yeah, I've had better. Something's gonna stir in there. Be it a happy or not so happy movie.
I can understand everyone being surprised. I too was taken aback when my destiny was made clear for me, to me. However, now I realize that I've been chosen to tell the tale of the Galka people. I am the Tale Keeper. I set out on my journey of rebirth to the far western edge of the Altepa Desert.
And why did you go there? Only adventurers are allowed clearance into those remote areas.
In my previous life, I was an adventurer.
The Tale Keeper journeyed to our Galkan homeland for rebirth. At Revelation Rock, he heard a voice from the heavens. So if you remember, the Galka, they're all male, but it doesn't matter because they don't reproduce, they reincarnate. So when one is about to die, he just walks off to his death, and a couple of weeks later, a Galkan child appears out of nowhere, and that's how a new Galka is born. Nobody has ever witnessed how it happens. Old Galka go away as an old fart, a new Galka baby child walks in a couple of weeks later. And like I said, like some of them, special ones, are selected to be the Tale Keeper, the ones that carry the 200 years of their race's memory, which is, imagine that burden. Imagine knowing, like, your neighbor's ancestor was tricked by another neighbor's ancestor, and you just have that information. All the feuds and all the love and all the hatred and everything. There aren't any construction works in our apartment. So wait, why can't you clean the apartment? Do you need a new vacuum cleaner? Gonna pull for Ljubka, get Ljubka a new vacuum cleaner. Because I'm tired, I started to use medication and some cream for my veins. Going to physical therapy in the beginning of July and spirometry at the end of July. Ouch! Scroll up. Scroll up? Why am I scrolling up? Did I miss something? Scroll up, up.
Lead the stray sheep from the land of oppression. That is what I was told. Then the glowing Altepa moon pebble in my hand unlocked the 200 years of Galkan memories in my head.
So, you really are the Tale Keeper?
Do you question the voice from the heavens? How are we to know that the Tale Keeper speaks only truth?
Well, that's kind of like anybody can say they're the Tale Keeper and be like, yeah, we only speak truth. He does kind of remind me of Sir Raugrim.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
There is no longer any need to search for Sir Raugrim, Zaid, or Weray. Our Tale Keeper has finally returned. Now, is there a place where the Tale Keeper may rest? He is exhausted from his journey.
He is normally off limits, but I feel we can make an exception and open up the restricted area on Orr Street. Using it in would only cause commotion among the city residents.
Very well. Lead us to this restricted area. All the Galka are like, what the fuck?
And that is all. That is what I saw. To tell you the truth, I'm confused. I should be happy to see the return of the Tailkeeper, but something tells me there's more to this story. And now there is talk of sending a party to investigate the Altipa Desert. But you should talk to Drake Fang and Zerun Mines about that.
Alright, I guess we're going to Zerun Mines, which are right here. These are reading from the bottom of the chat. Well, I'm just reading the way the messages arrive. My vacuum cleaner is shitty, but it works. But I'm tired. I have serious back problems. Oh, so you're just doing it in installments. Installment 1 today. Installment 2 comes next week. Today I vacuumed the living room. Tomorrow, the bedroom. Seriously though, rest whenever you can if you have back issues. It can be like back issues, I don't know what kind, like that's a lot of details to go through, but it really... Back issues can be from stress. Like, you don't have to have anything physically wrong with you, but stress does make you just like, what's the word for that? Like you make your muscles cramp up around the back, and that's like the first part of the issue. The second part is, well, the muscles just get tired from that, don't they? Can't wait for vacation. Oh my God, you and me too, sister. So, in less than a month, so on 4th of July, it's gonna be exactly 10 years Sasha and I took a vacation. For our 10th vacation, for our 10th year vacation anniversary, we're probably gonna be doing some shit that's opposite of vacation. It's all, we are in a lot of stress for a month now. Yeah. That will do it. That will make it. Muscle spasms, yeah. But it's like, it's the rock hard spasms. It's not like regular, you know, normal spasms that goes, that it releases. These can last for hours or days. You're not even aware how stiff your back is. So, massage, you know, just like, seriously though, I'm not joking, massage each other. You know, it's the back especially. But yeah, it helps. It will help. Oh, I don't have spasm. That's what I'm telling you. You're not going to feel it as spasm in that region. It just gets rock hard. And I'm not trying to make any innuendos here. That's just how it sounds. But really, it just gets... The back gets very stiff. And I speak from experience. And even with Sasha's dad trying to fix my back for months, when I was under a lot of stress, nothing would help. Literally nothing helped until I cleaned my head and just started thinking differently, or just trying to divert the thoughts from the stressful things. Because that's like, you do it unconsciously, you know, and it's a defense mechanism. Yeah, I bought Voltaren gel with diclofenac. It's awesome. Drugs! Drugs! All the drugs, Morty. So it helps, huh? Where's this dude? Zerun Mines I7. I spy a 7. I7? Wait, that's behind me. Oh, that's behind me. H7. I7. What's his face? Oh, goblin footprint, not nobody's face. What the fuck am I doing? Wait, I7? I7. Oh, looks probably by the book. There it is. There it is. My shoulders, oh boy, are those fucked up. Sometimes I can't lift up my hands. Yep. Your hands, you mean your arms? Like your arms? God, sounds like a 60-year-old at 36. Yeah, that's stress for you. Just like, give each other's, seriously, I'm dead serious. Give each other a massage at least once a day. Shoulders, lower back, all that. You'll see a difference. Even under stress, it's going to help a little. Just to break that tension in the muscles. Arms. Return of the Tailkeeper, right? Yep.
So, you heard the details of the incident on Orr Street? That child who calls himself the Tailkeeper. We need to find out if what he says is true, but they're still hammering out the details of the plan upstairs. If we assume from the beginning that he is a fake, it could cast a shadow on our pride. That's probably what's keeping the officials from making a quick decision. I will take responsibility for the adventurer's actions. Give him the orders. Sir Iron Eater, so we have received clearance to send adventurers on this expedition? We have always had such clearance, yet none of us knew the task to give to the adventurers. Until now. I want you to journey to Altipa Desert and see if the so-called Tailkeeper's story is true. He is saying that he found an Altipa moon pebble near the Revelation Rock himself. If it is real, there is no way a normal child could have gotten his hands on it. It may prove that he is indeed the true Tailkeeper. And if it is a fake, I want you to try and find an Altipa moon pebble. This will more than likely be a difficult task. This is a very strange situation for me, but I would like to know the truth. That is all. Good luck on your mission.
Can I get the axe, sir?
If you happen to find an Altipa moon pebble, take it to Tall Mountain, a guard in the off-limits area in the Mines District.
It's from the job. My job sucks hard dicks, I tell you. It's the worst, interesting and responsible job, but it sucks. It's not pleasant for you, obviously. No matter how, interesting it is. If it's doing that to you, it's... Yeah, I know you're trying to change your job for some time now. Yeah! Yeah! When I'm screaming into my own ears. Go away. Go away. Bling blong. What was that? Something blinked. Something blanked. What the fuck is up with this app? Right, there you go. Your goblin slipped away. Yeah, you just left me here on my own. Where's the next cutscene? Oh, back to Gorvik and Bastok Mines. So I went all the way there, and it was like I remember that fight. I couldn't have done it myself back then, but I had friend help. And we killed a giant sandworm in the Altipa Desert, which is an area with one of my favorite musical themes in this game, which is why do I mention that? Because usually the desert themes are like, they're there, slow and dull and deserty. But this one, I did not expect how cool it sounded, not one bit. So it's been like going in my head for some time. For weeks, literally. And I listened to the whole song, like, on YouTube. So we're gonna go there just for the fucking desert song, because why not? And look, he's got a dry bone. Welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. I am back. Welcoming myself back. From the back. Sodragam. I think there's a survival guide in Altapa Desert. Pretty sure there's one. Actually, maybe I don't have to go there now because we're gonna go meet Gilgamesh. That's one of the things. Yep. Then we're gonna go somewhere else. Then we're gonna go somewhere else more. Else-ish. Where's this Wochrun shrine? Shrine in Gustaberg. Wait, really? Right, fuck it. Then I guess I'll just go there right now. Teleportation assistance. That's gonna be... Where is that? That's gonna be... Killer Kutsos, Wolbo, Eshimo. I'm gonna say Wolbo. No? Then it's gotta be Kutsos. Yep, there you go. Ah, blah, 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 blah. So, Kutsos. Yeah, that's where I want to see. What about the eastern one? I don't remember. Like, I remember Eastern Alta, but oh yeah, I do remember now. Never mind. As soon as I saw it, I was like, ah, yeah, I've been there. This music. What's that? Did you see that? Oh, there it is. A desert worm. And like, this is the area where you meet a new enemy, race, whatever. The Anticans. Oh, hello there, Jokester Droopster. I recently found out Soldier. Boy isn't a soldier. Then I read Dr. Dre isn't a real doctor. Next you're gonna tell me Adele isn't a computer. Adele. I love that one. How you doing, Drooby man? Can I expect Gohan and Piccolo to pop up? Why? What reminds you of a Dragon Ball here? This is where Piccolo trained Gohan, huh? The desert and the organically spherical housing. What are you up to, Drubaroni? And people have legs.
Yes, first try. Second nerd.
Well, that's the one we've seen the other day that I think it's Castlevania. OMG, you played Stray, how was it? Ah, Drooby played Stray, yes he did. Look at the ant person. It's a giant ant. Good thing it's not gonna attack me because I'm high enough level. I'm already very tall, so I made myself realistically tall in this game. I'm already like a towering giant for most, even humans. But then look at the Anticon, how big it is. How the fuck would we win the war against these guys? They are what drove the Galka out of the desert. They came in numerous and, you know, emotionless. They're a hive mind. They're just protecting their queen. They don't have any regards for the individual. They don't have any sense of possession either. Whatever it belongs to their, I forgot what it's called. Their nest, their union, their unity. And they're all fighting as one. Like if one Anticon dies, it doesn't matter as long as the species survives. Which makes them a very fucked up enemy. I want to play that, but I think our PC can support that. Possibly, yeah. It's a newish game. Where do the eyes start and the, I don't know, like is the mandibles are soft. But look, there's a desert Dalmel. Is it a giraffe? Is it a camel? It is both and something else. It looks like it's dying of some incurable disease, but it's good, I promise you. It's a very healthy Dalmel. Look at it. It's like a goat and cow and camel and giraffe in one. But yeah, there is new life on the new continent, of course. And nobody can forget about the good old desert spider. Disgusting little blobs of water. And guts, I guess. Look, it's got shiny eyes. It looks like a doom demon. And hairy butt. Its ass is above its head. It's a butt face. Ew. Alright, so we've seen that. And we heard the melody. Looks like a virus. Yeah, they're really disgusting. I just imagine, like, killing that. Do you really want the spoils of that battle? Maybe just better, like, walking backwards whenever you see one. Oh, wait. The book should be here. There it is. But no! Wait, where's the next cutscene? Back to... Back to Gorwick. Oh, excellent. That's exactly where I was going. I love that effect. It just eats you out. What date is it today? 10th. I want that message to be gone. Hey, Gorwick, you're my Gorwick. Ah, fucking shit, alright, let me put my instrument back. Hello there, the Minstrel of Melodies is my name. Return of the Talekeeper, Part 2.
What is this? You were told by Sir Iron Eater to bring Altipa Moonpebble back from the Altipa Desert? Wait here.
What is the meaning of this, Tall Mountain?
Just a personal request. I'd like to see the Altipa Moonpebble that our Talekeeper found when he was on his journey of rebirth. The Moonpebble is a thing of Altipan legend. It's not every day that one gets to lay their eyes on a Galkan treasure.
Is that all? Well, normally we wouldn't show it to just anyone, but because you have assisted us so much, I guess we can make an exception.
I see. That it was all just...
What do you see? It was all just what?
Just a hoax. That is what you meant to say, is it not, Tall Mountain?
Who are you?
I guess I have much more work to do to get the keeper of 200 years of memories to remember my name. Ouch! Wow! Wow, that was a burn. Poor kid. He's just being used, but wow. Like, why not just start with that? That should have been the first step. Yeah, you have the 200 years of our whole race's memory. What's my name, bitch? Now, of course, don't call him bitch just in case he's the real Tailkeeper, but their suspicions were true. What business does a Mithril musketeer have here? And how dare you call the Tailkeeper a fake? This adventurer has succeeded in bringing back a real Altipamun Pebble. And by the looks of it, even a guard could tell that yours was not the true one. Not the true one? How do you know that the adventurer's is not a fake, eh? How could a human-tamed dog like you even tell the difference between a simple rock and authentic Gawken treasure? Oh man, heavy words. Are you finished? Hello there, Tailkeeper. Goomba? Who are you? I'm Goomba. I just came by to meet the new Tailkeeper. Oh, this is gonna be so sweet when you... a few missions later. Wow, 200 years of Gawken memories to carry around. Gee, that must be pretty tough. Yeah. I heard from my friend Varay that Tailkeepers, well, don't really get to see many birthdays, if you know what I mean. I don't know if Varay meant that the responsibilities of the title were the reason, or if it was just destiny. Now that I think about it, the former Tailkeeper Rogrim also disappeared on a mission to the Northlands. God, kid, you're very brutal. There's no way you would catch me being a Tailkeeper. I don't think I could handle it. What is he talking about, Mr. Gamut? You never told me anything about any dangerous missions. You just said if I stuck with you, I could get some delicious grilled mutton. Shut your mouth, you imbecile. They're trying to trick you. I'm out of here. Wait. Hey, wait. I would advise a quick departure from this city. And if I or any of the guards ever catch you back here again, you won't have to worry about that. I just didn't think you would all fall for my story so easily. I don't think I made myself clear. Would you like my axe to clear things up for you? I get the picture. I don't know. I thought he had potential. It is unusual for you to get so upset, Goomba. Upset? I wasn't upset. But when he said that we didn't need to search for Waray anymore, how dare he say such things about my friend? Goomba. Alright, they were caught. I'm gonna go finish that historical vacuuming. See you later, maybe. Well, thanks for being here, Lupka. Good luck, and hopefully the back doesn't trouble you as much. Next one is the Pirate's Cove. Bye. Oh yeah, keep forgetting about these things. Just silly me. So Zarkabard, the land of truths. You must go to Castle Swalin Zarkabard, the president himself. All right. Return of the Tailkeeper. A new Tailkeeper is rumored to have appeared among the Galka. Speak to Medicine Eagle, the Mines District Garden post near the entrance to Ore Street for further details. And now, the Pirate's Cove. You are being sent to Norg as an emissary of Bastok. Meet Sir Naji in front of the President's office for a full briefing. Poor Naji, all he's doing is briefing. He's like one of the 5 top warriors of this country, but like his job is just doing briefings and guarding the President's gate. House, whatever.
Oh wait, fuck, what am I doing? I'm like doing the mission already. Force of habit, folks, don't mind me. The Pirate's Cove Part 1 in here, okay. Ah, HippyTesla. It looks like you're ready for your next mission. I've heard that you're traveling to North this time. What? I'm supposed to be giving you the details? That's funny, I don't remember being assigned to this mission. It looks as if the guard mixed the two of us up. As if that could happen, I'm the one who will be relaying the adventurer's orders. As if that could happen? Your mission to Norg is that of a trade emissary. Norg is constantly attempting to strengthen its ties with adventurers. They often rely on them to do certain jobs involving trade. Compared to Windurst and Sandoria, Bastok's relations with Norg run much deeper. That is why, for the sake of our Republic's commerce, we are sending adventurers to such a remote location. I was to accompany you on this mission, but first I must complete another small task. Travel to Norg and meet with their leader, Gilgamesh. He will give you further information on what you are to do. I will rendezvous with you in Norg when I have finished my current assignment. Alright, Ayame. And that's the gist of it. Wait, before you go, could you come over here for a second? Are you gonna sell me drugs? The reason I called you over here is that I want you to try to finish this mission ASAP, preferably before Ayame arrives. I know this might sound strange, but you got to help me out here. Recently, Ayame has been acting, well, strange. It's like she's missing that something. The other day, she was defeated by an enemy that, well, even you could take out. Ouch. And now she's using that as an excuse to restart her samurai training. You can probably tell by looking at me, but we Mithril musketeers don't spend much time out there on the front lines. That makes it hard for us to keep our battle skills brushed up, which is kind of very backwards. I think that's what's bothering Ayame. She wants to get back what she thinks she has lost. And now she wants to travel to Norg. That will just make things worse. As much as I want to be number 4, I don't want it because she leaves. That's why she's got to remain a musketeer. You know what you got to do, and keep quiet about this to Ayame. Ah, the internal intrigue of the Bastokan people. Oh yeah, we forgot the bonus cutscene after the... Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Cornelius' plea. So this is after the final cutscene of the base game. Lady Cornelia is in her room doing her studies. For once she isn't. No, milady, not this time. The President has given me strict orders not to let you out of your... Hello, come in. Just ignore it. Oh, you were expecting a guest. I'm sorry, I thought you were trying to sneak out. Wait, milady, no! You shouldn't be letting some adventurer into your room. You know the kind of places they frequent, and it wouldn't be proper. Oh, bother. Can you believe her? This is what I have to put up with every day. I usually manage to sneak out, though. I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever heard the story of Cornelia the Musketeer? Let's say who? I mean, we have heard the story, but I wonder if this changes anything. I've heard, yeah. Cornelia, the monk who became a Mithril Musketeer, is pretty famous. She helped all those in need, whether they were Galka or Hume, rich or poor. It was rumored that she and the Tailkeeper Raugrim, the only Galka destined to have become a musketeer captain if he were still alive, were sharing a forbidden love. But no one knows if that was true, since neither returned from their expedition to Zarkabar 30 years ago. My mother named me after her. She told me that she wanted me to grow up to be just like her, someone who would treat everyone equally and loved by all. Maybe that's why I tried so hard to help the Galka. Though even if I weren't named Cornelia, I wouldn't stand by and watch them be treated like they are. But it's no good. You've seen it too. I just can't seem to do anything right. I wish I were as strong and smart as Lady Cornelia. This Galka child told me the other day, "Why are you trying so hard? What can you do? You're just a girl." Maybe he's right. Maybe I can change anything. No, I've got to try harder. I'll show that know-it-all Goomba what I can do. I'm sorry if to leave you like this, but I've got to go. Oh yeah, her and Goomba have quite a relationship. Alright, from here we go to Norg via the book, I'm gonna say. Cool. I like how it says in all known areas. Where else would they be? Amongst the favorites. Oh no, wait, not there. Not favorites, but Eshimo Lowlands. Coleraye. Duh, it's loading. Oh, there you go. The Pirates Cove Part 1.
Arg, so you're the land-lubbing adventurer that they sent from Bastok? I'm a busy man, so let's cut with the chit-chat and get right down to business. Lately, you adventurers are making quite a killing on items, weapons, and the like. We knew that you were out there, but we didn't think you'd be giving us this much competition. But rather than getting in each other's way, I thought there might be a way we could work together. What I want you to do is give me an idea of what your adventurers are capable of. There are a few items that me mateys couldn't acquire. I want you to go and get them. Travel to one of them molten lava falls in Ifrit's cauldron. You throw in a chunk of adamant ore, a monster will appear. Bring back the frag rock that the beast has on it. Do you think you can handle it, ya landlubber?
Well, hello there, sir. Good to meet you. Alright, so we went and did that. Ah, fucking adventure. Alright, let me put my instrument away.
Ha ha ha! Me landlubbing adventurers brought me back a frag rock. It looks like I need to find myself some new mateys. Ha 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 ha! I guess this means you've completed your mission. Now let me write you something you can take back to...
That won't be necessary, sir.
Arrgh, where if it ain't little ayaya. Ya get prettier every time I sees ya.
Gilgamesh, It was fine when you called me that when I was a child, but I'm 20 years old now. And totally not a child.
So, what brings you to these here parts? Come to check up on your adventure?
That is one of the reasons. We wouldn't want you snatching up one of Bastok's best.
If I wanted to snatch up Bestok's best, I'd be snatching up the fine samurai standing in front of me. How about it, Ayaya? Leave that boring job of yours and join us.
Oh, I love when you just randomly drive by with a joke like that.
We'd love to have you. You have the chance to wield your blade whenever you please, not when that president says you can. Arg, what you say?
While I am flattered by your offer, I am satisfied with and hold pride in my current post. I realize that I still have much to learn, but at the same time I feel that I must travel the roads I see fit to travel. Swords and muskets are not made to be drawn. That is what my parents taught me, and those are the words I wish to live by.
Ayaya.
I have brought with me a document from the president himself. It covers the treatment of Bastokan adventurers, as well as overseas trade guidelines. You may want to read over the details at a later time. You need not give an answer now. However, I trust that Norg will take steps in the right direction.
Ya don't leave much room for choice now, do ya?
I'll take that as a compliment. I learned everything I needed to know from the years I spent here in training.
Okay. You go back and tell the old president I said hello. Oh, and don't you forget to talk to Ryoma before you leave. It's the least you could do for him.
I'm sorry, but that will have to wait until another day. However, maybe next time I will bring along my younger sister. Your assignment in Norg is complete. You may return to Bastok now, and do not forget to report to Naji upon your arrival. Alright, Naji, I'm a-coming. Chiribu Chiriba. My kid got 8 out of 10 on his driving test this morning. Bravo, little Drewby! Luckily, the other two jumped out of the way. You had me in the first half, didn't you? 8 out of 10. That's almost perfect. That's almost perfect. Well, if that's how you're teaching him to drive, I'd keep an eye on him for a little bit longer. Fuck, you made me walk across town, Drewby. My glutes will not forget this. What the fuck are you, kid? I don't even dare look. It's too well dressed. Was it always here? I'm too scared to find out. Yeah, that makes sense. We just started, right? Just first class, so it's about the same as here, yeah. Well, he can nail the other two by then. Wherever they're hiding, can find them. Years ago, my buddy Mark and I were, shooting shit about what would be like to add as a killer in DBD back in like 2019, before DBD was what it is now. How would it be to add a fucking car as a killer? So you're just like sneaking around doing the generator, you just hear like somewhere behind you, but you don't know where exactly, because it's like this car can kind of poke from around the corners, trying to not get run over. It can't do much, but he can fucking drive through pallets if he wants to. So that's how you should get the other two, just sneakily. Hunt them when they're not expecting. Finish the test, little Ruby. Pirates Cove, Part 2. Hold on, little Naji, I'm coming. You're finally back from Norg. So, did you see Ayame? You mean she said all of that? I guess she went to Norg to reconfirm what she already knew deep down in her heart. Hey, don't you go off telling her that I was worried about her now. It's just that, well, Ayame gets all the good missions while I get zilch. I wish I got to go to Norg. I don't think Norg needs any more door boys. Fucking Ayame! Yeah, you're probably right. Wait a minute, what do you mean, door boy? You move 1 inch from your post and I'll have you on latrine duty. Yes, ma'am. All clear on the northern front. Alright, the next one is the final image. Oh, already rank 7, there you go. The final image. Oh, both are here, good. I love when all the cutscenes are in one spot. Oh, listen. Some of missions have bonus cutscenes. If I don't catch them all, that's okay.
Ah, it's nice to see you again. But enough with the greetings. Let me tell you about your next mission. You've heard of the ancient civilization of the Xylard, haven't you? Well, there are archaeological remains of this civilization scattered about Vana'diel. The Xylard used a material called cermet to construct many of these structures. This cermet is more advanced than anything found in Bastok. Researching and reproducing this material will do wonders for Bastok's industry. Ancient cermet technology is the building block of the future, so to speak. Deep within the sanctuary of Zita, you will find the entrance to Romeave. I want you to bring me some reinforced cermet from there. I'll be waiting for you here.
So we went and we did that. We brought him his reinforced cermet, which, is it here? Hey, kitty. Burn a log. Huh. I guess not. Anyway, we found some cermet. It was probably a temporary key item. Those are lost once you're done with them.
Ha ha! You got your hands on some reinforced cermet. Now I can continue my cermet research. Chief Sid! Don't you go getting your feathers ruffled, Rybot? I'm not going to be making any cuts in Darksteel research.
Wait, was Rybot one of the... No, it's not, right? There was a Mithra, I think. The archer from the expedition.
Chief, we have a visitor.
Thank you.
What's wrong, Cornelia? Don't you have a fight with your Did you have a fight with your father again?
It's not anything like that, but it does have to do with my father. Just a few minutes ago, I met this young Galka.
Oh, there you are, Cornelia.
Goomba, why did you follow me?
I had something I wanted to ask you, and I was worried about what I was going to do if I couldn't find you.
Hey, wait. You aren't going to send me on one of your weird quests, are you? I can't trust you after the last time. So there's a lot of story we didn't go through that's in side quests, actually. But, you know, one day. They have a history. That's important.
I never made you do anything that weird. Anyway, this time is different. I want you to search for Waray for me.
You mean the same Waray that you lived with a while back? The same Waray that disappeared?
He hasn't disappeared. He set out on his journey of rebirth. I don't expect to ever see him in the form of Waray again.
But leaving without saying anything... Oh, but leaving without saying anything, it just doesn't make any sense. There must be some reason. And so I thought that if I asked you, you might be able to do something. The situation in the mines district is not getting any better, and any information would help. But I don't know if I could be of any help. What do you mean? Your dad's the president. Couldn't you just ask him to help you out? How did you know that? You think I didn't already know? Everybody knows. Are you still in the dark? Well, even if I am the president's daughter, I can't use my position like that. It wouldn't be right. What do you mean? You're always saying that you want to help the Galka. You weren't lying, were you? Or was that just your way of showing pity for us poor Galka? Goomba, how could you say that? Of course I want to help you. It's just that... You're just saying that to make your ego feel better. Whether you like it or not, you are in a position of power. Why don't you use that power? Stop trying to run from it. What? If you have something to say to me, say it. I'm sorry, Cornelia. I didn't mean that. Forget what I said. I'll try searching for Ray on my own. That Goomba. I can't believe him sometimes. So, did you talk to your father? No. I couldn't ask him for help. Cornelia, I'm just a simple engineer. I don't know what the best choice is here. But I do know one thing. Back in the days when Bastok was filled with old wooden houses, there was a big fire that wiped out most of the homes. However, at that time Bastok was a poor country and very few funds could be used for the rebuilding of the houses. Two propositions were offered to the government. One was to collect donations. The other was to give priority to the merchants of that area in exchange for contributions to the rebuilding. That was the plan proposed by your young father. Which do you think is right, Cornelia? Asking for the donations of people? I guess that is one way of solving the problem. That's what the president at the time chose, and I helped get him votes. However, 6 months went by and the rebuilding of the district was not even close to being finished. There were still people living out on the streets with no place to go. Your father's plan was finally put into effect, and slowly but surely the district began to take shape once again. Maybe it's just the engineer in me talking, but I think that when you're too busy choosing the parts, you sometimes lose sight of what you're really trying to make. Uh-huh. That's actually pretty cool, pretty wise. Don't you go and forget what you're trying to make now, Cornelia. You have to decide what you're going to do. Oh, HippyTesla, I'm sorry you had to hear all that. You can go now. I'll make the report. This reinforced cermet you brought me, this will help me get closer to what I'm really trying to make. On my way. The name of the mission. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting. Final image. You are to investigate the Xylert ruins of Rome Eve. Chief Engineer Sid has more details. Alright, the next one. A search has begun for information regarding the whereabouts of the missing Galkan elder, Waray. The President will brief you on the details of this mission. Only 4 missions left. How many did I done today? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th one. Oh fuck, it's this guy, isn't it? On my way, right? Yep. Thank you for coming, HippyTesla. Currently, we are investigating the whereabouts of a certain Galka named Waray. Have you heard of him? Have you not? It sounds like another aging Galka has just set off on his journey of rebirth, but the residents of the mining district are not taking this very well. There is much bigotry when it comes to these racial problems. It is hard to act on anything. However, there is one thing that interests me. There is a rumor that a certain adventurer has received a letter from this Waray. I would like you to find this adventurer and find out what he knows. However, come, follow me. Milady, an adventurer would like to speak with you. Does this mean my father has finally agreed to start an investigation? Father, what is the meaning of this? Don't get me wrong, Cornelia. If you want to lock yourself up in this room, I won't stop you. I have received a report from Iron Eater stating that finding the whereabouts of Waray may help calm down some of the Galka in the mines district. I am only here to gather information on the subject from those who may know something, namely you. I have no time for your petty games. But when I tried talking to you before, you wouldn't. Do you have any information for me? If not, I will assign this adventurer to another mission, and that will be the end of things. Wait, I did hear something at the Steaming Sheep restaurant. An adventurer named Hani. This adventurer said he met Waray while traveling through the Koroloka tunnel and received a letter from him. However, since then, no one has seen him. The proprietor of the steaming ship, Hilda, may know more. Understood. HippyTesla, take the investigation from here. Or will take the investigation. Wait, a father. Am I foolish to think I can make a difference, or am I just a hypocrite? Cornelia. I once heard a Far Eastern legend that stated hypocrisy is born from the acts of good that no one performs. Whereas the word used to symbolize a simple act of human nature, over the years the meaning of the word became warped to the negative tone that it holds today. Whenever anyone tries to do anything, there will always be someone to judge them. I have experienced that my whole life, but it has never stopped me from pursuing my goals. I won't let anyone stand in my way. You got a good 10 years before you can start complaining about what is right and what is wrong. Don't forget that. Father. HippyTesla, you have your orders. Speak with Hilda at the Steaming Sheep restaurant and find out more on this Honey character. Honey? Honey. I wonder, poor Bastok, they don't say it, but I wonder if this cutscene can be, like bonus cutscene can be seen. I know there's a bar, it's right next to the restaurant, so let's check it. They're gonna be somewhere here, the bard. That's the Steaming Sheep, right? Yeah. There he is. Huh, you don't actually... Huh. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go to Warrune Shrine, which is... Where are you, Warrune Shrine? It's in Gustaberg. Wait, really? Beyond Infinity. Oh, Pulborough Mines. I guess that's you enter through Pulborough Mines. Home point 1 on map 3. Maybe that's where... Yep, that's exactly where I need to go. Right in front of... Yep. Alright, so we're going to that home point. So Pulborough Mines, home point 1. Gustaberg. There we go. It's right in front of me, apparently. I remember when these guys were a problem. The Kodav. Long, long ago. There's gotta be a goblin. There you go. A goblin footprint somewhere. A Mog tablet has been discovered in East Saruta Baruta. How do they do that? I really want to know. The rank 2 final mission? Wait, really? I was here already? I remember doing that cutscene. Let me see. Rank 2 final mission. The Emissary. I guess this is just for my curiosity. I guess it has something to do, like, if you're a different nation, you're gonna end up doing your mission here. The emissary from Windurst or Sandaria have their final battle here. Oh, I guess, yeah, if you're a different nation, you get a different cutscene. There's a dying dragon, we've seen that. But from the other, in another battlefield. Oh, she actually fights it. Interesting. Yeah, rank 2 final mission was... We get Balgas Days or Horley Peak as Bastokers. So that means with other nations it would go different. Where was I? On my way. Rank 7 final mission. Alright. Oh fuck. I was thinking. And I got lost in my thoughts. I want to see part 2. Yep, it's like the other side of the story. This dragon is like, poor thing, just good thing you killed it. Nether beast from the Northlands. Yeah, flying tells the story, dies. Alright, now what we came for here. On my way. 2 parts, that's the one. Well, there was a battlefield I went for. Help! You thought you heard a call for help. That's the whole cutscene. Thank you so much. You're pretty strong. Wait, have we met somewhere before? Oh, well, thanks anyway for your help. I came to this Kodav shrine deep in the mine because I thought there would be some treasure. But I ended up getting caught instead. Go figure. So, why are you here? What? You were looking for me? Is this about the letter? Oh, I completely forgot. Here, I'll give this to you. I have a feeling that if I don't, I'll forget again. Give my regards to the president for me. I met him once, but I don't deal well with people who are always on edge like that. Thank you again for all your help. Wait, what was that just happened? The complete set of Mog tablets has been restored to Relude Gardens. The ancient magic of King Kupofried permeates the air to instill adventurers in this area with its Super Coup powers. This area is currently affected by the Super Coup power, Thrifty Transit, Martial Master, and Myriad Mystery Boxes. I wish I knew what all those meant, but they kind of hint at what they mean. Alright, now back to Gorvik and Bastok Mines. No, not songs. You can't sing, but you can warp. Oh, I was level synced, I guess, yeah. Or something. This is a letter from Worry. You say some adventurer had it? Why would he do this? He could have just talked to me. I apologize for leaving without any notice, but I can assume that you were already aware of my approaching journey. Even now, as I write this letter, I ponder over whether I should be sending it or not. Whether this really is the best thing to do. Goomba, you have always embraced your freedom while turning your cheek to any form of responsibility. However, among men who put too much pride in their race, You stand out as a light of reason. I know how you must feel. The shock you received when you first realized the weight you must bear. The weight the Tailkeeper must bear. You knew, Array, and you didn't say anything. You thought that after 200 years of friendship, I wouldn't pick up on something as obvious as that? However, I respect your will. You did not choose to bear the anger, pain, and suffering of the Galka people. And it is true that those who have been bestowed with this task, including Raugrim, have always perished before setting out on their journey of rebirth. That may be destiny, so I can see why you would be afraid. But let me say one thing. You may feel lost, but you must remember there are things that only you can do. Not that the Tailkeeper can do, but that only you, Goomba, can do. Do not forget this as you follow your path in life. Only then will you realize why you must carry the 200 years of Galkan memories. I must continue on my journey now. I am looking forward to the day when we can fight again, side by side. Do not forget, we shall always be friends. Poor kid, man. Hooray. You can come out now, Cornelia. I know you're hiding there. So, Goomba, what are you going to do? Do you think I know? But I know you, Goomba, and I know that you aren't going to run away from your destiny, like I have from mine. You're different from the rest of us. No matter what you decide, I know that you'll face what lies before you. You're the one who taught me that. I'm sorry, I think I just need to be alone. Okay, Goomba. Poor kid, man. I wonder if he knew, like, if he... That's the part I never got. Like, did he suspect that he's gonna get he's gonna get shafted with that? Well, it's like kind of a curse and a blessing, isn't it? Prometheus Bard. Oh, fuck. It makes me sad. No more tea. Well, today I've been coughing a lot less, wondrously, considering all the... I haven't shut up in 3.5 hours now. What is this, you say? The honey in question got himself caught by the Quadal? By the sounds of it, you adventurers have quite a carefree lifestyle. Well, no matter. We can now be certain that Waray set out on his journey of his own free will. Let me reward you for your service and raise your rank. I see that you already delivered the letter to its proper recipient. I am not going to let this problem escalate by meddling with it. Let the Galka see the truth with their own eyes. It's pretty cool how, like, there is no perfect solution in this world for a lot of problems, you know. Some problems you can't solve. This one has an extra Cornelia cutscene, but which one is that? Oh, that's the extra cutscene I played. It's actually here. It's not. They didn't label it properly, but that's the one we played. Cornelia's, whatever it was called, lament. Cornelia's issue. Let's see. How is this looking today? One, two, three, four. 4 missions left. 3 cutscenes each. I'm gonna leave that for another time. That was enough for today, honestly. Let's see, any other things that need to be done for today? You know, like the daily shit. Oh yeah, I can hand in the Preesh cipher I've been carrying around. God, I rarely come here nowadays. There's the dude, I think. The one who has... Yeah, Clarion Star. I trade him this. No, did I go... I didn't go trade. I keep doing... I keep doing that.
I can't believe that you got your hands on the cipher of Preesh's alter ego too. The Trust Initiative has seen some outstanding breakthroughs in recent days thanks to the tireless dedication of those like yourself. Your bonds with that person far exceeded anything we have ever seen. I could espouse for hours about how lucky... What do you mean, hurry up? Close your eyes and go to your happy place, where trust and friendship and brotherly love blossom like flax flowers in a meadow. What an amazing success of sorts. So many of our trials ended in failure. I kept hoping in my work, but this is beyond my wildest dreams. Yeah.
That's magic. Trust. What is she? She's like... Priest too. Where is she? She's a samurai-ish character. Huh. Alright, it's one thing less to do. Come on, controller, don't fuck with me. Oh, I can pack this up in my house? Pinch of Stygian ash. Do I want that? That's like a throwing weapon. Bastok markets to share this with the other dude. That was my first home point. Like, you know, yeah, main home point. And I still got it in favorites, because it's a very useful location. For Bastokans at least. You're the man I need. Trade. I don't know what some of these things do. Probably gonna put this in my wardrobe. Let's see. 79 out of 80. Fuck, I need to clean this up. Probably don't need a lot of this shit. But that's a tale for another time. Aquamarine. This one can go. Fuck it. This one's even better than this one. So this one can go, because it's just one defense, but you lose the evasion, so it's not that... And it's higher level, so fuck it. Grammary cape. Maybe I should wear that. Esoteric mantle. Oh, makes bronze bullets. Fuck, I should... I haven't used a ranged class in a long time. Friar's rope. Wing pendant. Agility, wind. Huh. Pendant compass. I forgot what that thing does. So, arc shield? What, did I get that from... No, archangels? Can't remember now. Arc shield. Oh, June 2024 version update. Given a login for the month of June. It's a big ass shield. It's fucking. It's unique though, I guess that's why I kept it. But so is the diamond buckler. Warrior Thief, Dark Knight, Ninja Wolfens. Jinx Discus. Throwing skill plus 10. Additional effect Curse. Wow. I don't remember having all this. See, I've backed up so much shit I'm not gonna use. I can sell some of this. There you go. I lowered the number of stuff in there, but still could use some work. What was I gonna put in there? That's Stygian Ash. I'm gonna keep it. It looks important-ish. Maybe I can just go poof, throw it at people. Maybe it's a good range for mages. I don't know. Holy shit! What is happening in here? Sell it all. Oh, fuck it. There you go. That's gonna help with something. $44 items, not bad. It can do lower, but for now I'll be satisfied. This goes to south, yeah, South Gustavberg from the other side. Actually, if I look at the map of Gustavberg, South Gustavberg, where is the city? There it is. Aha! So this entrance here is from Bastok Markets. This one is from Bastok Mines. Cool. I talked for so long, now I'm gonna I'm gonna be quiet for a while. I'm gonna talk to her, let's see what happens.
Mom says it's dangerous in there, and I can't go in. But someday I will go inside. Everyone knows that when grown-ups say that kind of thing, they're just trying to keep a fun place to themselves.
Not wrong. See how my baby's doing. Are you doing better, little girl? Oh, it seems extremely happy. So, okay, we've given her the medicine. Given her the handkerchief. I really gotta up my gardening so I have everything I need for it. Now it's slightly below half its energy. Bronze bed though. Do I want to make it now? Nah, some other time. Are the two feathers and true gals had the new? I don't think so. But it's easy to check the recordings. Gardening. Oh, but you can't. Okay. They're all doing good. These are going to be the same. I don't know. I put the same crystal. What was I thinking? Okay. Okay. Oh, none of them are dying. I guess if you look at them, even the plants want you to look at them in this game. So they could thrive. I'll take care of those items in time. For now, we're good. The birth clip, yeah, that's a good way to check. Alrighty, that's all for today. I am tired. Yeah, they've been there. So no new fair. It shouldn't change for a couple of days, but we'll see. The changes will be evident as the bird matures. What the? Oh, okay. It's a little glitchy. Oh boy, who makes these apps? Like, it never works in the first try. At least I know how, like, I know workarounds to make it work, but it's just extra work, man. Stream manager. Mills should be streaming now. Yeah, there he is. There's my man. Gonna raid Mills the Collective. Final Fantasy 11 is his name. Apparently, I decided. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful evening. Carter, good luck with the prosthetic thumb extension thingamajig. Shut down. I feel I'm sad to leave, but God, what's healthy is healthy. So, pressing the button, there you go. You can shut down instantly from here. Hey, Raito man. Hello there. Hope you had a wonderful day, Raito. Good to see you. Thanks, sinews are attached. Ooh, he's making a terminator. Alrighty, folks, tomorrow, 3 hours later than usual, so like an hour before now, tomorrow, continuing Half-Life co-op with Mark. We're gonna do those later because that's the only time we can, sync up. You guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.